Welcome everybody, welcome to Winter Brawl 3D. We're going to start off the top 8 on Sunday with Tekken 7 action. I'm of course Real Law, joined with
Never Beef Too Spicy.
Alright, so like I said, we're going to do the top 8 here. In winners, we're going to have Victim of Ritual versus Seiko in the winners bracket. On the other side, I believe we have Sour Piggy versus Obscure, so that's so far the top 8 of the winners side. Now, you did commentary yesterday. We got to see a lot of these players.
Yes.
Any thoughts on
any
that?
thoughts so far? Well, Obscure, I talked to him earlier, and he looked like he didn't really train for this at all, and that sounds like a bad thing, and it could sound like a bad thing, but he kind of just blew through pools and top 16 with ease. So I would say he's probably one of the strongest lookers here. But I also talked to Sour Pig, and he's looking very hungry, very, very hungry. He's kind of trying to redeem past mistakes here. And you see, if you did not know, he did not make it out of pools. Blown up by both Seiko and Obscure, which both of them are in top 8. So he's really got to have to redeem himself.
Yeah, I remember that pool was pretty deep that time. It was like a few killers in it.
That's a crazy one.
So we're going to start off with the winner side of it. And as we mentioned before, Seiko versus last year's Winter Brawls champion. It feels like forever ago.
It does feel like forever ago. I was there.
Yeah.
I was in that
and I was there too. I was sitting right in this very seat.
In this very seat. Yes, I remember that.
For top 8 last year. So it would be Seiko versus DPS Seiko versus the Collective's own Victim of Ritual.
Fresh back from his long hiatus away from Tekken. He took a break after the Red Bull finals. Or no, yeah, the Red Bull finals, because he qualified for Philadelphia.
Yeah.
And, you know, he just needed some time to collect himself, at the pump with his sponsor. But, you know, based on the way that he kind of beat up Nash yesterday, he's looking pretty strong still. He hasn't lost his touch.
Yeah, he actually qualified out of his pools in the winner's side. And actually, I mean, it was a pretty straightforward, most of the pools went according to plan, actually.
Iron Fist Tournament 7.
More or less. There were a couple of unexpected, really strong hitters, though, like Wami, for example.
Yes.
He got close on L Train. He defeated you.
He definitely did, and thank you for bringing up such a story. It was actually, it was on stream, and it was very close, and it actually was what happened with him and L Train, where it came down to the last round,
the
last hit.
Close. Yeah.
And you know, he was able to go, and I felt good for him because you know he's a new player. He's like it's one of his first things, so it's like at first I was I felt some kind of way about it, but then I was like, you know, it's good that he gets to play on stage.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, good job.
Yeah,
good job. I fought him a long time ago, back in last year, the Anime Con tournament, but you know he was pretty decent, and now apparently he's very decent, better than even. But it looks like we're getting into that first match with Victim of Ritual versus Seiko. Dragunov versus Nina on the, what is this place called? Geometric Space? Is that the Tag 2 name?
Yeah.
Oh, Geometric Plane, sorry. Oh, what was that in Tag 2? Like the stage with all the floor breaks and the wall break and the balcony break?
You're asking the wrong guy.
Dubai.
I would have no idea.
Nina coming in with the cat suit, Dragunov crawling into the scene. First match underway.
1.
Got a tan there.
And these guys play somewhat regularly, I would think.
Yeah, they're from the same. Ooh, what a risk to start things off right away.
Let's see if you're awake. It's like, I know it's almost like 12:30, but let's see if you're awake.
Seiko definitely had a Red Bull. Oh my goodness, his lows. Getting demolished pretty much. Surprised he didn't block that get-up kick. Wow, the duck under the 4-3-3, that's so hard to do. And he punished it?
Yeah.
It's definitely offline.
Yeah, he's been on point like most of the weekend. And as I was watching the top 8, because I was preparing for whoever I would have to play, thinking I would have to play one of these two, Seiko was scary as hell. Like,
Seiko's very hungry as well.
Yeah.
We're always talking about on Twitter how he wants to really, prove himself and just put himself up there with the, the more notable tech players in the American scene. But he's definitely doing that job right now.
Yeah, he's always been really strong in those past Tekken. It's always been a confidence issue whenever he's in tournament, and he's actually kind of put that to the side now and actually.
Great read of the down forward too. If he were to, oh no, the combo drop. Just a slight hit right there.
Just like that.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, despite the confidence, he's looking very strong right now. Coming, swinging 2 rounds up.
Yeah.
Right into the 1 throw. So interesting full crouch free option.
Yeah, his his spacing has always been really good. He comes from a third strike background, so his.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so his third strike and alpha 2. So. his footsies as would be, or spacing.
I want to say not only his spacing has been really good here, but the fact that he like stopped almost every single one of those lows and punished them all pretty optimally.
Yeah.
It's like, well, you can't open me up now, and I'm just gonna run away from you and space you out. So
He's definitely been a lot more decisive. As I've watched him the last few tournaments, I've noticed him be a lot more definitive of what he's going to be doing.
More confident in
yeah.
his reads. I'm definitely seeing a lot of confidence in his reads, and it looks like, yeah, Victim of Ritual, maybe he's the one who needs the Red Bull. Looking a little stiff here.
Oh,
Shout out to NYC Fab.
Definitely, if he needs a Red Bull, there's like 700 of them everywhere.
There's a million.
So,
we actually got one for every seat in the crowd. That's a lot of Red Bull. Shout out to the Red Bull. But Danino right now, looking too stiff. Too stiff. Hopefully he can fix that. Smaller stage though, so this will be beneficial to him. Be able to force mix-ups more often, hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, she should be able to get a good wall carry. As Dragunov got a buff in Season 2 with a different staple that's able to bring it to the wall.
Wall carries farther, right? Yeah. Despite losing the down 2, nonetheless. Still a decent low buff. Just not as crazy as before. Good straight back on the 2.
But is it really a nerf though? Because it's right there in front of them. So now they don't recover on crouch, but you still get a pretty good mix-up.
You do, but I still think the beneficial part is the fact that you're standing. You just get access to more options to stop them. Well, he's looking swing out of the gates. Quick first round.
Yeah. Victim was like, all right, I got to step it up a little bit.
It's all right. I know how to adapt. I've been in this situation before. I'm a tournament veteran. Woo, quarter circle 1 mid. 1+2, what's going to be the mix-up? Stomps on the butt. My goodness. Oh, quarter circle 1. Could this be a perfect? Well, yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Wow. Seiko answering back is like, you know, I'm awake too. Don't forget. Don't forget.
Fight.
Spacing. Trying to slow down the pace of the game just a little bit. Seiko's just looking for a down 4-2. Looking.
Waiting him out. Spacing, that's what I would normally do against Nina. Just be at range 3 and wait for something silly to come at you.
He's feeling a little aggressive now. Looks like a throw. Seiko, from my experience from playing him and watching him, he is one of the most throw-happy Dragunovs I've ever played against.
Yeah, that's from that 2D background, man.
Got a throw. Oh, the crab throw! And just barely alive. Stuff that low with a get-up kick. Oh, forward 1. Yikes. Wow. Seiko looking very, very convincing, about to take this game. Ends the set. Oh, wow, counter on the second hit. Gonna get a good wall carry. This could be the comeback that he needed to come back to momentum.
Wow, he stopped it right after the down 2. He just jabbed him out to get himself out of pressure.
I don't know what happened, but now Victim's back to the wall. What happened?
Yeah, he jabbed out and then sidestepped, and then all of a sudden Victim's back was on the wall.
And Seiko, oh, the hard read. He's not going to be dead, but this is going to be really close. Great driving coming. Oh. Was that a whip punish, you think?
No, it was just a
No,
throw
he
it out.
just got hit, right? Yeah. I'm not sure how he got hit by that.
He was waiting for him to block so his back was on the wall, and then something else was going to move.
Great low pair on the down 2. I think he's noticing that he is using that down 2 to track him.
See a few.
Seiko's reads are looking very impressive in this set. Spacey. 2 throw broken.
Down back.
Alright, Panchon. Alright, calm down. I guess a slide angle here. Wants to make someone wake up. Nothing's gonna let him breathe.
Oof.
I kind of like this, like, not over-committing patience that Seiko has. He's still attacking.
Wow.
But he's
Just
gonna
like that.
take that 2-0.
Seiko's looking around at people saying, love
The
me.
shake hands.
Please love me.
Look at that. The little hand gesture right there. Now, if there's a confidence issue, I think it's gone. Boy's sitting in a guaranteed top 3.
Yeah, I mean, he did well. I think it started like ECT. And ECT was like, he did really well, got second. And then all of a sudden, and then NEC did pretty well. And then now, here he is again. He's actually going to be in the winners finals.
He lost to NEC because I know he didn't make top 8.
He was in that tough. Yeah, he was in that tough pool with the. I think Obscure was in that pool.
Obscure was in that. Oh, he got out on losers. I think.
Yeah.
He got out on winners. So then I think Sphero beat him in losers. I think that was the case.
Shout out to Juniros. What's up, Baba?
What's going on?
What's up, Baba?
Shout out to Sphero, the hero. That guy's got one of the nicest smiles in the Tekken FGC.
He's beautiful.
I know, man. Every time I see that smile, I'm just like, oh man. I hate Eddie, but I love him.
Aw. That should be a Hallmark card.
You should put that on a t-shirt. Someone copyright that. For me, not for you. And so in order to get our next match here, we got all the way from Florida, NG Obscure, and he calls Sour Piggy of Delaware.
Oh.
I don't know what Obscure's weird tendency to always come out to this Big E event.
He wants to win one.
He's the only. I think he has. Has
It's
he?
maybe a tag 2 one.
Maybe a tag 2. I think he has in like 2015 or
Yeah,
so.
those good asterisks.
But not a Tekken 7 one. What are these sound effects for the PSN here? What
I
is
like
that?
'em.
What is this? I didn't even know you could do that. Shows how much I play PS4.
Yeah, he always comes around to these Big E tournaments, and he's always getting like he gets to the 3rd or grand finals, and he gets stopped like right before. I think he
Right
wants one for
before.
T7.
Possibly, yes.
Yeah.
And that's why he keeps coming out.
And he was just there at NEC, and he played Bloodhawk in the,
Oh,
the
I
grand
see. I
finals.
see. The person who owns this PS4 is a weeb. I see. I see. Makes
Oh.
more sense. Damn, poor values on Sony, guys. But you know, in the last Big E event, he got stopped by Lord Palakis, Bloodhawk. Shout outs. Wish you were here. But let's see if he can take it this time. And he's played everybody in this top 8 right now. He's feeling confident against. The only one I think that he's never beaten is Victor Virtual.
Yeah.
But if Victor Virtual gets eliminated in losers, he might not have to worry about it.
Yeah, they played last year when I'm pretty sure like in losers finals they played last year.
It was
Something like
the same winner brawl that we talked about last year.
that. Yeah, the one that.
But it was Victim that won that one.
Mhm.
That was when Obscure tried that rocket in the grand finals.
Yeah. Oh, it was in grand finals because Speed Kicks was in the grand finals.
Oh, was he? I thought it was. I think
Oh,
that was the other
no,
way.
no,
No.
okay.
The Speed Kicks was in winners finals.
Winners finals.
And he tried the
then-
1-1-3-3 stuff. Shout out to the Speed Kicks. Shout out to that. Online strats don't work offline. Or maybe they do. I don't know.
The mentality works sometimes, I guess. The fearlessness.
Anyways, getting right into the match here. We're going to get Katarina by Sour Piggy and, of course, Elisa with NG Obscure. A really strong character that not a lot of people play for some reason.
Fight.
Oh, this is she's toxic. She's toxic as hell.
Why can't everyone else move like her? Wow, strong moves to down back 4 right away. Using the get up. Piggy's a very kind of slow-paced player, but it's more all just about him trying to find your counter hit timing. So yeah, like that knee, that's kind of his special category. Just wait, poke, and then knee and counter don't move. Great reaction on the hop kick. Gonna break the wall here. Don't want to get too much here. Okay, wall carry nonetheless. Ooh, good break on the 1+2. I think that 1+2 throw is easier to see than others. I don't know.
There's a few that are like that, where it just like it seems like the break window is a lot larger than every other one.
Good break on the tire shoes, and 1-3 to end it out. Piggy goes up round 1. Already on the second stage. I don't like going down here. The stage is so much smaller.
Yeah.
Ooh, wow, that's going to be a combo if he gets close enough. There we go. That's kind of dumb. Why is that the case?
Oh, no break from the regular throw.
Mix it up with the crouch. Mix up tire shoes. Look up on the 1-1. Oh, anti-airs in Tekken. We get a full wall split here.
Pretty good. Yep.
Ooh, a mix up here. That's actually punishable, I believe. Negative 10.
Round
You're
3.
taking the second round. Using the extremely cheap down for 1+2 power crush.
Always response with the 4. That 4 is so good. It's such a
Attack.
homing, and you get a counter hit from it.
And it's safe. Why? Why? It's not even like really like barely safe.
That's not safe, but he gets a counter hit from it.
I think that's natural. Unless you counter hit with it.
Well,
Ooh, stop that
it
range
doesn't
drive.
get a long block. So you
Got
blocked
the
first one.
chainsaws. Better get out of there. Oh, they made that low plus in season 2, so really, really, really annoying now. It was already pretty annoying before. Ooh, the low
God,
pair.
that
Not gonna get
could
too much. Nice brain
brain
kick
kick.
on the tire shoes.
That was, I mean, that could have worked out 1 or 2 ways, man. He could have got wall splat again. But
Piggy
that was a
looking
good read.
pretty good here, though. But it could still be anybody's game. I feel like these rounds have been close enough that it can really be just competitive.
Down 3.
Down 3. Down back. Now you got me saying it.
Down 5.
Down back. Ooh, the power crush. Power crushes are really good. Why is that a screw? Oh, just not a scale into drop.
Yeah, it's pretty running too.
Oh!
What was the last part?
If this connects correctly, he might be able to kill with the rage drive. He might
One.
be very close. He's dead. Oh, and
Let's
Piggy
go! Let's
standing
go.
on the stage. You guys can't see it, but that boy looking really excited right now.
Hey, let's go, Big Flacco.
Never,
Let's go.
never count Katarina out. She's kind of like a female Paul in that sense. She got rage. You can die in any touch.
Wise man once told me, though, it's sometimes too early to pop up before you win. I think Obscure is completely unexcited.
That's true. That's true. But I've been in that situation before, and it worked out for me.
Get ready for the next
Shout out
battle.
to Pop-Offs. That's probably one of my favorite parts of fighting games in general.
He said shout out to Papa.
Shout outs to Papa.
You almost made me spit out my Red Bull.
Don't spit it out all over the screen, man. That's not ours. Let's see what kind of adjustment Obscure needs to make here. I mean, I feel like he wasn't playing bad, but, you know, I feel like when Piggy took his turn, just got a lot more reward.
Yeah. Katarina's dumb sometimes. If she gets a counter hit, she takes a lot. She does a grip. So
You better hope for an infinite stage, pretty much.
Oh, that would be so lame.
Round one.
But that would be boring, slow Katarina, right?
I think it would be boring both characters. Both these characters have really good movement.
That's true.
And the difference would be Katarina's length on her moves and stuff in the low parry.
I still remember when Speed Kicks back in Season 1 thought that Katarina was the worst character in the game. Things have changed since then. Ooh, negative 14, no big punish though.
She was pretty terrible. That's why all her buffs have been pretty good.
Nice punish. Waiting in the face, he's just waiting for someone to do something. Another grip break. A lot of Elises use that throw to change positioning, however, so sometimes they want you to break it. Or get hit, doesn't really matter to them. Oh, the big whiff, double big whiff, and the reaction.
Wow, who baits with a whip?
It was like the same kind of move too. It was a mid-high, and he made him do a mid-high. It was calculated. I'll believe it. It was calculated.
Round two.
I think he's getting hyped, man. It's 4 days away from Julia.
The confidence is looking strong.
His last tournament probably with Katarina as the main character.
That's probably.
He's sending her off with a bang.
Hopefully they don't do Julia like they did Lei or Anna. I'm just saying. Hopefully they learned their lesson. Please buff Lei.
No matter what happens, I'll always love her.
Ooh, that's true. Ooh, standing core. Wow, that was definitely a misinput.
I'm not even sure what it was supposed to be.
What?
Maybe it was
What?
a
They're
double
just
break.
whipping hop kicks, and they're not even finishing their hop kicks. What's one of Obscure's trademarks is that he'll always pop Rage Drive as soon as he gets an opportunity.
Wow.
Just counter it 4.
Piggy 1 round away from moving on to the winners finals.
Obscure looking really lost right now. Doesn't really know how to get damage on him. Can't really seem to open Piggy up. And he's not giving him enough opportunities to whip punish or counter hit.
Yeah. Piggy's not gonna duck ever because he's not scared of it. There's not been a lot of down threes.
Exactly. And then he should also stay close enough so that the down 3 is a little bit riskier to use.
Yep.
Ooh, the big hop kick. Nice punish. Ooh, that's right, they didn't finish it. Ooh, the parry? I might have been a misinput. I'm not sure about that one.
I don't know what it was, but it looked exotic to me. I liked it.
All right, all right. She's a robot. Never forget that. She's a robot. Ooh, sidestep. Gonna get the back. No confirm on anything big, though.
Yeah, but now Piggy's got rage.
Never counted out. 17 seconds on the clock. Sidestep, sidestep, sidestep. Gotta get in the middle of that screen.
Shimmy.
Put you to the back. Oh!
Hop kick. And he
I'm
might be
not
dead.
sure if you can kill.
Yeah, he's going to get to the wall. Yep.
It
Down
gets
4-1-1. Into the rage. That took 70%. That was so dumb. Oh.
She needs it. She needs it. That's what they'll say. She needs it. But very convincing win by Sour Piggy. It didn't really look like he really needed to try that hard. He
No,
just did his thing.
Well, I'm not sure if he did need to try that hard, but he was definitely ready for the matchup itself, like he's been preparing for it.
I was talking to him before the match, and I asked him if he had a game plan, and I immediately regretted my question because I knew that he was just going to say, no, I'm just going to play Tekken. And he played Tekken, he played. Just, you know, not be scared of Elisa's lows. She don't really hurt you too bad unless it's like, you know, tie your shoes or like a sealable knockdown low.
Yeah, and he's not going to duck, and that's how he plays certain characters. Like, some characters, it's not beneficial to you to want to put yourself in a situation where you're ducking.
Not. And he's an extremely patient player. He knows that, you know, you shouldn't duck. It's probably a good idea not to duck. For the most part, especially against Elisa.
Yeah. So, I'm going to scratch my head. Hi. So, Sour Piggy moves on to the winners finals. He'll be playing Seiko. All right. So now we have the losers top 8 part of it. What's that?
I thought it was a team kill, but it's not. They're just from the same region, DMV.
Yeah.
Well, actually, apparently Delaware is not part of the DMV.
And what the hell the D is for?
DC.
That's dumb.
I know.
All right, so we're gonna move on to the losers part of it.
And we got Korn's L Train, Locomotive, versus Axel's In Veins. Finally, a top 8 for this guy. He's been trying very hard for the past few tournaments, and he finally made it.
In Veins.
In Veins.
The PC God.
PC God, definitely. He's been a long-time online player, but he's only recently started coming off to offline tournaments, and he's doing pretty well for himself.
Yeah.
I was saying before when I've watched Advance play in a lot of tournaments, one of his key problems always had to be like people that don't play normal Tekken and also nerfs.
Ooh, he's playing.
But the more I see him play, the more I think he's getting used to those kinds of styles.
Yeah. So
And the nerfs.
he was playing mostly Geese yesterday. I'm speaking of Invanes, and now he switched up to the Devil Jin on this. And L-Train's going to be rocking Lars, and 90% of the time he's going to be rocking Lars.
I would imagine so.
You know, he's not going to switch over. He usually has a law. He was a low player as well, but he's not unless he sees something different. But he's mostly been playing Lars very much.
I was not a fan of that law I saw from you yesterday. I'll tell you that much.
But L-Train's been in the last couple of tournaments, man. So L-Train.
This is his second top 8 at a biggie event in a row.
Everybody from the 313.
And does L-Train get a lot of Devil Jin experience up there? I don't know. Detroit. Ooh, wow. You're going to dash? I got an arc blast ready for you.
He did that jump, too. Like, he didn't even...
I tell you, watching L-Train play yesterday, he hit maybe like 15 out of 20 just raw arc blasts. That's a pretty good ratio.
Oh, they're going out.
Gonna get an awkward combo here, not too much. Ooh, that's actually blockable.
Lasers.
Lasers. This feels like a Tekken 6 match. Story mode match, even. Oop. Now, this is kind of L-Train special. Now that he's got life lead, it's kind of just sit on it, but you can't cut out Devil Jin.
This part is the Devil Jin.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Where's the punish? Oh, there, down 4-1, gotta close it
I was
out.
going to say, because whenever L-Train is in Rage, he's so good at baiting a whiff into a Rage art.
Yeah,
he Rage art whiff punishes.
I feel like he puts his finger ready on the Rage art button.
He's
just
like
waiting.
ready for it.
Okay, going for both players over here. Oh, Advance's first main was definitely Devil Jin before Geese came out, so this is definitely not a new pick for him. But I wonder why he decided to pick Devil Jin instead of Geese. Maybe the
like
patience from L-Train, perhaps?
Maybe he was just feeling it. Maybe it was like practicing earlier today and was like, I'm liking the way this
Gonna get the floor break, but that's the last one. We'll see those in this match. At least this game, anyways. Ball carry. They get away, Key. Ooh, no. Oh, he could have confirmed. Gonna kill him. Oh, wow, one hit. Whoa. Generic down 4, gonna take it. One apiece, but no more floor break in the situation. We got a normal stage for once. That's 2. Oh, just I thought he would stop there.
No, he's done that the last couple times. He gets Oki, better Oki from that.
Oh, because he doesn't have to go to the stance, I guess.
Yeah.
Ah, I see. Oh, just back one and back. Get out of here. I like that holding move. A lot of Lars players don't like it because it doesn't really give a lot of reward, but it's fast, you know?
Yeah.
And it does that when it counters.
I think they don't like it anymore because it used to be so good. Like, it was amazingly good and fast. And it used to punish Yachi's forward too. Like, that's how much range it had.
Oh, man. Give it back. He needs it. Wow. All right. Big reads. Orbital of his own. Careful. The wall down, ready to get out of there. Lars, unfortunately, not known for his lows, unfortunately.
This is like ordinary average Lars now.
Yeah,
G7 Lars is
kind of a regular person. I don't think he's terrible, though, but...
No, he's amazingly unremarkable. That's what he is.
Amazingly unremarkable. I am good at being normal. Oh, boy. One mix-up to kill it. Ooh. Oh, I thought I was going to arc blast him. Rage Drive. Has to be.
Yeah,
has to use it. Oh, my goodness. Where are these confirms at?
Let it rip.
Low poke. Oh! Wow! I knew.
I knew he was going to go low.
He said I knew. Another thing I noticed about L-Train is that he's kind of like Jimmy, where he doesn't really duck, but when he knows a low is coming, he'll orbital. He won't block that. He's just like, I'm just going to get the maximum reward I can, no matter what low it is.
Yeah, I mean, it helps that both orbital and Lars's orbital forward 4 is both safe, so there's not very much risk.
Really, both the first
Lars Alexanderson.
I don't
know about that.
I don't know
Going back to the tower.
Oh, he didn't pick the custom one?
Now we're playing custom. Could have thrown him off.
Yeah.
It's like picking all black custom on, what is that stage? The Jungle Outpost. Scumbag strat. That's amazing strat. If you see his custom online, it's a whole black Yoshi. I'm a fan.
All black Yoshi. It's like amazing.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Amazing. But going to the Geese Howard pick, it's been a while since Geese has come out, and yes, we know he's BS, but, you know.
He's actually less BS now because of his meter not
right,
gaining
that's
as
actually
much.
a huge nerf, but there's ways to beat him. He's not unbeatable.
No.
There's ways to beat him. He's got holes in his game plan. Patience is the biggest one.
Yeah, I mean the only real two nonsense things he has is the back 3-2 with the meter and a cross jab counter hit into stuff. Yeah. So that's, I mean, besides that, if he didn't have those things, he'd be really bad though.
That is also true. He kind of needs the high damage.
So.
The parry is also good, but a lot of Geese players stopped using it ever since people started blowing them up. So just bait it out and just kill you for it now. But then you forget about it, sidestep into the mini launch. Patience, L-Train. Oh, wow. Nice! He knew he would come in after the remote hit. Great counter setup. Doesn't even need a shoulder.
I gotta give it L-Train for using such a garbo character and doing so well with him.
I was talking to him yesterday, and I was like, you know, plays whatever this game, but I know you understand. You play it in a similar situation. We character loyalists out here. But he's doing pretty well with them, you know. Tekken is Tekken.
Yeah, and both of you have like a choice to have a better character on paper anyway.
It's just who we like, man. We can't. Oh my god, he's on point with these orbitals. Oh, they're combo drops. Gotta get Oki here. Oh, get up, get up, get up. We can't choose who we love, we just do.
Ain't that the truth?
Oh boy.
Or it's ingrained in your name and you have to play that character forever.
Well, I mean, it's laws ingrained in my name and I don't really do that anymore. And Bane's gonna take the second game here. I feel like that was kind of a weird situation though. He kind of got hit raw. Counter back one.
It seems like Geese gets a lot more flip juggles than anybody else.
His combos never drop. It's just the way his combos are structured. They just don't drop.
Even on his side, he doesn't have to adjust any of his combos. They still work even if it's a side launch.
So it's back, whether they're flipped over, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Same combo no matter what.
I think a big part of it is the fact that one of his main screw moves is low high. Down. Oh, just whiffed. Wow. Surprised there wasn't counter hit there. Corner, really bad position right now. Okay, take him out. I don't know if it was that decision. Yeah. He was in a really strong wall position right there. Kind of threw it away for just a little bit of damage, and now he just gave Ultra's face. He still has to make this comeback too. Oh, right back into the wall. 1+2. Oh, he's got meter. This should be dead.
Well played. That's a wrap.
Everybody knows about the big dive until they forget about it.
And it comes out of nowhere, and it's like so fast.
4-4-4-3.
Oh, wow!
Punish! I know BX. Careful. According to Bronson, back 3-2 is not hit confirmed. But it doesn't matter right there. He'll just pop it out.
I wouldn't trust anything Bronson says. That's just me.
That's just you, though. Try to pump this up himself. Down for 2-1, just shoots it out. Nice wall carry. Shoulder.
Oh, now he's trying to parry.
I really like L-Train's commitment to risks. He's a very patient, kind of calculated, minimalist player, but he will take risks if he needs to. Plus range. Good patient. Oh, wow, cartwheel out of there. Oh, just a single press counter. 4 is going to find its mark.
Slice at 3? Okay.
Another 1+2 in a row. Another non-counter hit.
And it was weird because he did 4. He should have got the counter hit on
Really
that.
should have been. Oh, no launch! The crowd's kind of getting wild. This should be game 4.
Yeah, classic. As soon as he got meter, you knew that back 3-2 was going to end the round. And just like that, Invanes ties the score up.
So we got some crowd cheering for Invanes over here. I guess he is more of the underdog in this situation. L-Train's been around for a while. Been really going to tournaments for a good amount of time, but Invane's relatively new to the scene. But he did play in Tag 2. But it's just now he's coming out of tournaments. Let's see if he can take it over. Great rematch to Mishima Nojo. If I were L-Train, I wanted a bigger stage, but nonetheless.
He went quick with that rematch.
I don't think he was even playing bad in the last game. He just got, his impatience kind of got the best of him. But for the most part, he's playing all right. The low. And now just the runaway. I wouldn't get too greedy with these down back 4s though. Just one of them and it's kind of over.
Yeah, he only had one of them blocked last time, but it didn't even punish it really.
That's true, but maybe next time he'll remember. Or react to it.
Oh, wow.
I got something for you. Check these hands, boy. Yeah. Oh, I missed when that was a stable part of his combo. I missed that.
Oh, that's minus 17. You could have got arc blast on that.
Really minus 17? I didn't know that.
Yeah. Minus 16, minus 7, something like that. No, I know it's minus.
I would imagine it was a misinput. Or he meant to cancel it. You can cancel that, right?
Yeah, you can put that into. I don't think he had meter to it. That's what he said. I think he thought he
might did. He might not have it. Cancel. Look at this, just wall blocking. There's no low to be scared of here. Oh, get that out. Oh no!
Wow. So that tells me he was gonna down forward 1 and then hit him with the low parry. Because he wasn't ready for the low parry combo after it.
Oh, no block, but no launch. It's a single hit. And L-Train's kind of like, yeah, I just needed a moment to collect myself. I got this now. Invane's kind of lost. It's setting on going home after this one. Unless he can make a comeback here. Something that Geese is definitely capable of doing.
And he has no meter, though.
That is true. And it's going to be a while before he gets meter with those meter nerfs. Good patience to Eltrain, not trying to contest that at all. Just chipping him down. He's down back 4s, down for 1s every now and then. Orbital! Not even over a low, just caught him moving in. They get a full wall carry here. No splat. Tying his shoes.
Oh, wow.
I'm surprised he didn't do it.
He didn't get anything. He had back 3-2 he could have had with
If he
meter.
gets too antsy here, he could give Invade the game here.
Actually, let me fix my face. Arc Blast is only minus 13, so that was probably the most he probably could have got besides 1-2. Ooh, wow. Wow, he's just doing something.
15 seconds left.
Hey,
Oh,
and he
the
blocked
big block,
it
and
again.
he's gone.
That's like literally the most times I've ever seen down 4 block.
I think
in
he
a
was,
set.
he was getting desperate for damage. I think one thing I noticed about Geese players is that when the going gets tough, they're gonna do their lows.
The tough gets going?
The tough gets going.
Is that what they do?
That's what they do. They do their lows. They do their lows.
All right, so Invade is out of the tournament. He walks away with 7th though, which is really good.
Strong
And
forcing nonetheless. Yes.
Yeah, gets his first top 8.
Valiant effort. And we'll definitely see him progress farther in another top 8 some down the line. It's only a matter of time. He's only getting better. Can't wait to see more of him.
Definitely. As he's progressing as a player, he should be doing getting more results and then just gaining more experience as he goes along. So
J. George and Commander coming up here. Now,
oh boy,
this is going to be finally a battle that we haven't seen in a while, and I'm saying that sarcastically, of course. Oscar Mirror incoming.
All right, so if you guys have been watching the last, I would say the last 3 or 4 East Coast tournaments, J. George would come to the stage, and there's always this coaching going involved with Fred Distance.
Is he
and
here?
yeah, you're gonna hear him soon. So J. George right there. So if J. George wins a match, I would turn over to, if I was him, and say, Fred, don't try to coach me anything, because every time, and it's a perfect record since last
It happened yesterday.
And as soon as he tries to coach J. George, he loses. It's an automatic. It's a safe bet.
I hope you're jinxing it, but I also don't. You hope you're not, because Amanda's my good friend, so I'm trying to definitely biased here, trying to hope that he wins here.
No, what you need to, if you need J. George to lose the first game, and then Fred to talk to J. George for Commander to win.
That's true.
So if J. George just wins the first game, or wins 2 straight, then you're screwed.
I'm pretty sure he talked to Nash yesterday when he was fighting Commander.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
And
or Victim, one of those two.
I think it was Victim.
Victim. And
then as soon as that happened, I knew it was over.
Oh no.
He got mushed.
Whispering sweet nothings, the kiss of death.
He got hit with the mush.
Now this is going to be interesting because these two are very different styles.
Oh, that's right.
Commander is probably the least Oscar kind of player out there, if that's even such a term.
And he must like the mirror match. I mean, Commander's just gonna play Oscar. That's just what it is. But J. George actually has a Bob that he can play as well.
He has a Lars and an Eliza as well.
Yeah, so he must like the mirror, because if he had a choice in it, he could have just, picked a different character.
It could be something about just proving something. Even though I'm of the person that thinks that mirrors aren't like the best thing to prove something, but nonetheless, going with the pick. Counter it down 2. Gonna get. He's the only one I see do this ender. It's pretty good. All the other Oscars do 3 circus. Ooh, no. Oh, he was close. He thought about it. Thankfully, it wasn't counter hit.
Oscar
throw broken. Really hard to throw Commander. His throw breaking is very on point.
That's because he's cheating.
Mixed hitbox leg. Commander in rage though. Still anybody's game. Just needs a single launch for anyone to kill this.
Ugh. Top 5 dumbest moves in Season 2. Oscar's 4-4-3.
He's trying not to commit to a low to open up, but he's going to get an Arc Blast. Nice, stopping the combo midway to get the final kill. Gets one more hit.
Oh, wow. I thought it was going to be like a can somewhere. I thought it was going to be either
I
a
also thought a
can
can was coming, or a back or something, or a parry, God forbid. Too far for the punish on the down back 3. Ah, that string gets me all the time. The delayed can instead of 1-1.
Ouch! Right in the pancreas.
J. George definitely more of a setup heavy player, and Commander we're definitely more of a spacing kind of player. So his whip punishments are going to be a lot more sharp than J. George's. But J. George got the weird offense sometimes. Weird him out.
An odd rhythm.
It's a very odd rhythm indeed. He's quite good at weird situations. But it's looking too normal him for an out to do stuff. Although he does have the life lead. 4 plus. A lot of just like, hey, get hit, you know?
Yeah.
Tries to toss hit. Back 3, no punish, no more 2. 15 seconds again. He's going to have to make this comeback again. Rage Drive has to commit to it.
Long ass round.
Oh, counter it back 1, breaking her legs. 4 values.
Round 3.
I know.
Fight.
Real just looked over at me, and he was like, "Why'd you see that?" Wow, counter on the down.
another
Sidestep art class. My goodness.
That move doesn't even have to have a good range to be getting hit with it 17 times in 2 rounds. But they both love it.
Maybe he took a page from L Train's book. He's like, let me try that too.
Oh,
Again, I got art class
one.
of his own. Sometimes I feel like people are even ducking
already.
backdashing and they get hit. Ooh, good sidestep block too.
Oh, I got. Oh, I
Big
got.
jabs. Oh, right. I've seen that before. I know that doesn't jail. Command is sitting on game one.
Round 4. Fight.
It feels like J. George was kind of like winning the first 2 rounds, and then something happened, and he kind of just threw it away.
Wow, what's that?
No big punish. So Asuka can forward 2 her own forward 2, I imagine.
Can forward 2 her own forward 2?
I believe so. Ooh, speaking of forward 2s, barely not going to kill. Oh, I hear Fred now.
Yep. It was gonna happen.
Has to go for the mix-up. Just hit him! I was just saying, like, you have key charge, you might as well just hit him. But that was excellent patience from J. George.
KO.
That was the
Wait it
most
out.
amount of Asuka things I've ever seen Commander do in
Final
that
round.
round.
All right, so for your scenario to work out in the way that you like it to, because you like Amanda. Amanda needs to take this round.
He does need to take this round.
Yeah, and then the jinx has to happen, and then then you're home safe.
He's doing pretty. He's doing
Good,
kind
good.
of.
So far, good break though.
Yeah,
by
he's
J.
like
George.
you know, making it happen right now. George is the only one I ever see who picks that red Asuka color. I respect that. Ooh, down one, I'm surprised it didn't hit. The rest have just barely been out of range. Ooh, down plus 2. Oh, don't
good
ever
work,
do that. Excuse me, forward to God. Yeah, forward, forward, 3.
All right. So let's watch. Let's put the cameras. Should we put the cameras on the competitors? And let's
Did he
see.
go up there? It's right up there.
Let's see if he gets any coaching. If he doesn't, then it might be he's gonna win the second game.
Oh boy, I don't see Fred's kind of standing his positions. Oh,
Oh,
no!
Don't turn your head! Don't turn your head!
Oh,
Oh,
he turned his head.
There it is.
His fate is sealed.
Oh,
His fate
man.
is sealed. Well, Commander moving on. It's not
Oh,
over
my.
yet,
All right,
but
so-
this has not usually turned out
Joe
well.
already knows it's over. Look at Commander. He's like, yep, there it is.
I wish Joe would look over here as well. Oh my goodness. He's getting coached of his own. It could counterbalance the effect of Fred's coaching.
Oh, man. That happened right on cue, too, man. It's like you can't help it.
Commando, of course, is a Pennsylvania native. I don't believe he's from Philadelphia exactly, but he's close by, so
Yeah.
he is the hometown hero right now.
You think J. George knows the record? He has to know the record. And why would you just tell your friend, don't talk to me if I lose? You just
Well,
leave.
I don't believe that J. George has a mean bone in his body to say that. He's one of the nicest guys I've ever
He's
met.
still
so.
talking to him, too, man.
Is he really still talking?
He might not win a round.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Chat, if J. George wins this one, call it a miracle.
Yeah.
Call it
It'll
a
be the
miracle.
end of a jinx.
It'll
The
be-
end of an era. Because
And now you want now we want Coach Fred to coach everybody.
it is pretty damn guaranteed Commander's winning this.
Oh boy. Oh, that was a good start. We'll see. That can. Oh my goodness. Commander started to pick up that Nashy strat of sidestepping and low parrying at the same time.
Ooh,
Oh, no 4-2? I'm surprised. Down 2. Oh,
yeah,
just
another
barely.
one.
I got one of my own. 1-3.
And they're just standing in front of each other. This is not like Commander.
Oh
Oh,
my
it gets countered down 2.
I feel like for Commander, for the longest time, he's already been a really good defensive player, so lately he's been trying to work on his offense. Ooh, nice. So that's actually really bad on hit if it happens like that. Oh, gonna get it. I don't think he's gonna be able to kill.
No, he's going to get the rage drive.
Oh,
he doesn't do the
messed
rage
up.
drive. Doesn't now, though.
He's
Why would you wait to? No, he didn't jump straight.
Why is he just wait?
Oh
Why
my
is he
God.
just going back? All right, is this a good sign?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Is it going to be like the Red Sox?
I can't believe
winning
he
the
was
World
just holding
Series?
back. They didn't even try to sidestep or anything. Okay, down 4-2 trade. Gonna get the counter. Still gonna find his mark. To the carry to the wall. 3-ring circus.
The Ducks. Ugh. Watch your feet.
Commander's been doing a lot of those down pursuits on the wall. Really not afraid to mix it up. Wow.
Oh, why would you still do it? He had the low too, and he canceled out of the low to do the mid.
Yeah,
Never
well, it's kind of like why?
And he's like,
Just
no
sweep
worries.
them. Just sweep them again.
No worries, I still got the round.
That's true.
Fight.
I saw Seiko yesterday use an elbow to kill J. George for doing that. I was like, all right, that's smart.
What do you do, like quarter circle forward too?
Something like that, yes. He launched him with Dragon Ball. Alright. Spacing. But that's kind of Commander's game, and it's kind of hard for Daedra to beat him at it.
Counter hit though.
Oh boy. Plus, the mix-ups. The interesting thing about Oscar mix-ups is that when they hit, they're kind of low yield, but if you get countered by any of them, it's really bad.
The breaks, I like it.
Well, this did not broken this time. A rare throw break, not landed. Another one? Oh, right, he got out of there. Ooh. Oh, he was out. That could have been. I think it could have worked.
Oh, but he has the back three.
Don't forget about this move. Every Oscar player's favorite. Full delay. Commander sitting on game point.
All right, so
we're
1 round away from the inevitable.
Oh my goodness. Oh, listen. Oh man, I kind of want George to win now because of it. Oh, it's not looking good though.
No, it's not gonna happen.
Oh my goodness. Why is this a thing? The Cosmos just gave Fred this power. You know?
Oh my god, he took him out of the
wall standing three. Oh, the tackle! Styloning on him. Boom!
And lo and behold, the perfect record stays intact.
It stays consistent. Jay George going home for 7th, the last New Jersey player in the tournament. And, you know.
Shout out to Jay George, an amazingly good Asuka player, great guy.
Great guy.
Unfortunately, has the worst taste in people who are going to speak to him at
Oh my goodness. He just, he just had to. Why, man? You just couldn't let him be his own.
Every time. There's 3 things in life that are going to happen, all right? You're going to die, you're going to pay taxes, and if Fred talks to you while you're playing, you're going to lose. Remember that.
Oh my goodness.
Any tournament you're ever at, if Fred tries to talk to you, stop him. Don't let it happen.
Go over the list that I can remember. When I beat Sour Piggy at last Winter Brawl, Fred coached him. Yesterday, when Fred coached Nashi, he lost. When at NLBC last Sunday, Fred was coaching that Miguel player who was fighting Bloodhawk, and he lost. When I was fighting Taxi at last NAC, Fred coached me, and I lost.
All right. So, thus concludes today's lesson. Don't let Fred talk to you while you're playing.
And now we have another one on the list.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. Now we're going to get L-Train versus one of the losers from top 8, Victim of Ritual. I don't think I've ever seen these two play.
I mean, no. Maybe a combo breaker. I would think a combo breaker. Maybe randomly.
Oh, that's combo breaker. That was when Victim barely lost to Capone, I believe. Very close match.
Yeah, so, I mean, that could be it, or... I don't think. Besides that, I don't think these guys have ever really played. So we're gonna go.
It's gonna be interesting. They're both smart people. They're not willing to throw their lives over with a single whiff or something like that. L-Train's very patient. He's very amazing at these arc blast reads.
Look how angry Jacob looks. Look at Victim Crusades.
He's in losers. He doesn't want to be there.
He's so angry.
He doesn't want to be in losers. Getting kind of screen flashing.
Alexanderson.
But anyways,
yeah, so Victim is going to stay, obviously, with Nina.
I don't know how this match is going to go for Lars. I'm not really sure how this matchup works. I imagine that counter down back forward space correctly is going to be very useful. But we'll see if he can even, create space.
I don't remember how many times I've seen this match in T7.
This is a rare match.
This was a dope team in Tag 2, from what I remember.
Anyone with Lars is good.
This is the only practice team.
Is there? Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right, it is. You're right. And we got on Abandoned Temple. Not one of my favorite stages. I just don't like the color palette. I don't know. Doesn't rubs me the wrong way.
I don't like the the background. I don't like.
The colors are too saturated for me. Too much contrast.
Round 1.
I'm more of the saturated man myself. But nonetheless, going on the first game here. Oh, names are switched, but we're gonna fix that right away. At some point. Oh, block just out of range for wall standing 2. Long bomb. Hope hasn't been changed yet, thankfully.
Yet. Still 4 more days, I think. Yeah, 4 days away from it being plus 4.
Julia and Negan and play buffs. Gonna carry 2 of the wall. Not too much.
And I remember L-Chain was on Twitter and he said something like, he's like, how did Nina get a buff that was plus 4 for while running 1+2 and Lars got nothing?
Or at least got nothing but buffs, which is already considered to be a very strong character. Man.
Because he's ordinary man. He's like Gabrayu now.
I really like this L-Train kind of play against space here. Didn't punish the knee. It's kind of just, just waited. Just like, hey, do something.
What a combat slide.
And every single one of those slides are big risks, so they're kind of fine.
That's a launch if you get it blocked.
Ooh, he
that's a launch.
Oh, no kill!
And he
running
over
free over it. Has to do something. Got him, I think. Yeah. Wow. Now back 2. We're going to stuff it out. I think he sidestepped slightly. That helped a lot.
Fight.
Back one, got minus 4. Down 2. Ooh, right into down 4-2. See, that was kind of like an unnecessary risk that he didn't need to take. If he just maintained his spacing game, he's doing pretty well. Ooh, wow, that's
Where's his back?
really big bait. Back one, get out of here. Don't do that. Sitting more or less even, but picked him a little bit slightly ahead. Ooh, up forward 1. He should be dead. Slap. Slapped his toes.
Yeah, I hadn't seen that ender for a while. Like,
Yeah, I was like, is this a new Nina combo or what? 4-1. The Dave special.
it's such a great move.
Yeah,
It was unnecessarily good.
Oh, no, I believe that is a 2-break. Testing L-Train's 4-break, not doing too well. Comfortable life lead for Victim. Oh, another sidewalk. Really abusing Lars' poor tracking. Sidestep right and sidewalk right. Oh, block bomb. He's gonna need something really big here. He's looking
And this
for
pace
counter
is
that score.
this fast pace is doing justice for Victim or Ritual. This is his pace that he wants to play. And he tries to whip on it, he's just not gonna get it. Down 4-2.
You're good, L-Train, but I don't think you're that good at that.
That was pretty good.
Round 4.
I think just the move itself wasn't, the whip recovery on it was too quick for him to do that.
It was kind of towards the lower end of the throw animation. Punish on this. Just for down back 4. Oh my goodness.
It's kicked in an
I
ass.
feel like these dynamic silent entry stances are really not working out for him here. He's getting sidewalk. Duck?
Ooh,
No
no
duck! I'm surprised. Oh boy, he's not looking good here. This is a really bad position for Nina. I mean, for Lars.
Yeah, it's back on the wall.
It started off pretty well, but, you know, Victim started to find his damage. The sidewalks against the stand transitions were really, really helping out a lot.
Yeah, it wasn't just that, it was the pace of play. Like, L-Train decided to want to play at the speed that Victim likes. He likes to hit buttons. Sometimes he likes to, you know, cause chaos, organize chaos.
The question is, like, why would you take such a switch? I feel like it was kind of just, I was just playing it by feel when his first game plan was working out. He won him the first game. And then he kind of just, you know, it went away.
Yeah, piggy.
Damn coffee. See, that's a good come up to you, you know? You know, not like a certain other person.
He's going to throw it away and be like, hazelnut.
Ew, not a fan.
Oh, didn't put enough sugar in it. All right, so let's see.
Black coffee, best coffee.
Let's see if L-Train is able to adjust. If I was him, I'd slow everything down, space it out. I'd stay within range 3.
I see him whispering to himself, sweet nothings into his own ears.
He's saying, everybody in the 3-1-3. Come on.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, Mishima Dojo is kind of a worse stage for Lars and Nina here because Nina's about to, you know, easily corner him. Wow, straight up run in his face.
And Wild City 4 didn't punish it. Just a little late on that.
Nice. There we go. We need more of that for L-Train to make this comeback.
Yeah, so it's he needs to finish his combo
Why
to do on top of that.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Back row. Yikes. That was pretty much a rage art.
All right, he doesn't have to. Oh wow, white floor. Guaranteed 4-3 after it.
He's really got to be careful of these walks.
Yeah, and he was doing a good job just being patient. And then as soon as he, Victim got in, he just hit buttons.
He's trying to overstay his welcome, you know, overextending way too much. You see when where's the? No, he could have launched it.
Yeah, it's like minus 14.
He's minus 14. He's got back forward 2-1. Or 1-2, whatever it is.
Yeah, that's it.
2-1.
Yeah, back forward 2-1.
Ooh, voice breath. Ah, that's how Victim beat me last time we played. Damn it. I tried dug in and I got walked up into it. Oh, gonna knock him right down into the wall. Ooh, what's up, big punch though. L-Train kind of waiting here, but the spacing is not helping him out.
Ooh, he almost got wall slide too. He should have got wall slide there.
This is just
Get out of here. Gotta get out of here.
He's getting slightly out. Oh, no, the wall slide.
STFU.
That looks so unsafe, but it's not.
It used to be.
It used to be, no wonder. Yikes, counter and slide. And Victim looking pretty comfortable here.
Yeah, hits him with the Sub-Zero.
Fight.
Set point for Victim and Ritual, about to send L-Train home. Decent punishment.
Wow!
That's like the first time he's ever done something like that. And he knew. And he just knew.
Oh, there you go.
Finally. I wonder if he's going to actually, like, you know, get a combo this time, because he's been dropping them a lot lately or something. Punish.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
There you go. I'm not even sure how much Nina experience he might have, especially Tekken 7.
There's not a lot of Ninas, honestly.
There's not a lot of Ninas. I can count like maybe 2 or 3 off the top of my head, and that's about it. Toss it down back.
Down back.
Oh boy. Alright, good position stage. Yikes, great drive. No wipe in it.
Oh my god.
Has to. Oh!
Wow!
Where's the combo?
Oh my god, he's not gonna hit. He's not
No,
hit
it's
back
gonna
one.
whiff. He's dead.
Oh,
Whoa!
somebody's dead. Somebody's dead.
No,
He's not
duck.
dead either.
He's gonna
He's
get
dead.
hit.
He's dead.
Oh.
That was crazy.
How can you hit the unblockable
Look
and still
look
lose?
at Jacob's face.
How can you hit the unblockable and still lose? Lars
Why would,
players.
look at his face. Why would you be that angry and winning? His face.
Well, because he's doing the fat thing where it's like, it should not have been that close.
Oh no. That was unfortunate.
That was so unfortunate.
Oh, you know.
Lars players across the world got really hyped and then they got really sad.
Like, I can't believe I won.
That impression was too good. It was too good for its own good.
I can't believe it.
Up next, though, we're going to get Commando going against Obscure. And this is a run back from not too long ago from NEC, this you fought. And it was decent, but Obscure managed to edge it out in the end.
Yeah, it was one of those typical cases of Commander being way too tentative with a lot of his offense and not giving an opportunity. Because if you don't give him an opportunity to whiff punish, and he's such a great whiff punisher, but if you don't whiff, there's no whiff punish to be had.
Exactly.
So then he just gets rushed down, and then, you know.
And I was also thinking it's probably a good idea to kind of emulate a little bit how Piggy played Obscure. It was clearly giving him a lot of trouble. Obviously, you can't replicate the same playstyle, but maybe there's an idea there to help you out. And clearly, it's not whiff, and don't press too much.
And don't duck.
And don't duck, especially don't duck. But then again, he was getting good reads on the lows. Ugh, forgotten realm. Eek. Obscure walking off stage for a second. I forgot something. Oh yeah.
He said I quit.
I quit. I'm going home.
Going back to Florida. It's too damn cold up here.
It's too damn cold up here. Shout out to the winter. Actually, don't shout out to the winter.
Said I'm going back to Florida where weird stuff happens, and I understand it.
Every time I look on Facebook, I just see another article. Woman does X with Y, ends up in garbage truck. Like, wait, what?
Yeah, what is in the water in Florida?
What is in the water? Bat salts, yo. Man, I don't know, man. Need to do that Looney Tunes thing. Just thaw it off.
Oscar.
Shout out to Cody and Obscure and all those boys in Florida. Love you, Florida.
Round one.
And see you.
Fight.
All right, first game here. Tie your shoes. Hold on. Wow, that jab. Ooh, Oscar's 4 jab. 4. 1 plus 2.
I think that was
Just barely. Oh wow,
wow,
did not. That
it was
was
too
that
low.
was that was part of the combo. Ita. Ooh, anti. Oh, just a little bit awkward on the dash there.
Yeah, and you got to take advantage of those opportunities, man, when you play someone of Obscure's caliber. And if it bites it, he doesn't break the throw. And if this bites him,
it's gonna hurt quite a bit. Down 3.
now he's got rage.
That's actually not.
Oh, can-cans!
Ish, please kill.
Down.
I don't know.
And then rage charge. And then
Jump? Oh, no,
just
jump low.
hit it.
Oh wow, single 2 jab. Here it
Waits
comes.
it out.
One
Oh, that's
plus
a
two.
freaking. Oh, breaks
Broken,
it this time.
though.
Okay.
Oh,
it
back
didn't say. Where you
3.
going?
Round two.
And that bit him in the tail. That missing the combo in the beginning of the round ended up biting him in the tush.
How did he even? I don't even know what he whiffed to make that happen. That's a rare Elisa move. You don't see that too often. Batter disruptor stance. That's all I can get, I believe. One throw. Still the same position, surprisingly, just the camera switch. Oh, I got lucky to counter it. One throw. Oh, this time finds his mark. A lot of throws are kind of hitting Commando.
Oh my god, again.
Oh boy. Oh, gonna convert.
No, it was too low.
Has to do it now.
Break.
Throw broken. Oh, the
The
dog. I've
dog.
seen that before while standing 2-1.
He's
looking at him.
He looked at him. He's like, hey, what you doing down
What
there?
you doing down there?
Shut up, get another float. Hopefully he can kill. You know, there's been not a lot of pro float breaks, surprisingly.
Yeah, we're still on the first top. Aren't we on the still? Oh no, we broke it
I
once.
think we broke 1. Oh, the sidewalk with no punish. That's a really annoying move to do. Just faces her out, gets the distance she wants, keep out move. Save. Oh boy, counter count 3. What a move. Floor break. There's one. Oh boy. It's gonna be, unless he finds a big hit there. Yikes.
And Joe just kind of, Commander just kind of fell apart there towards the end.
It really, like, kind of just everything was landing, you know. Everything just was able to hit. Lows, throws, counter hits. Commander's defense just fell apart pretty bad.
What are you guys thinking he's thinking right now?
I'm thinking he's thinking, I need to get the F away from him.
I think he's thinking, do I have enough for the toll booth when I drive back?
Well, the thing is, he's from Philly.
Yeah, but you still got to take 95.
That's true. Hey, you know, I got here without any tolls. Feel like there's a million backwards.
Oh, all right.
Same distance, though, surprisingly. It's just you got to turn more often, more annoying.
I'm thinking he's just thinking, like, he had the opportunities to be there, and...
Like, he got launches. It's just, you know, the situations afterwards. Like, he didn't keep momentum after he launched. He never put Obscure on the defensive. But we're going to the Howard Estate. You know, a weeaboo's own palace.
in the weeboo matchup.
Indeed. One waifu versus another. This used to be me and Obscure's team name for Summer Jam a while ago. Waifu Warriors, shout outs.
Fight.
Down forward one.
This stage is so dope, and only very seldomly do you get to see the really, really cool part of it downstairs.
That's the best part. It's like a hidden gem.
Oh, side
great.
step down forward too.
I feel like Elise is probably one of the few people that could have done that so successfully.
Yeah, her, Lily, probably. Probably the only two
Kasumi,
ones.
maybe. Oh,
Yeah.
no. I think that's the only thing he can get. I don't think he can launch it.
They don't.
The patience. There was not a single button press for like 6 seconds. Do it again.
Wow, wait, a pump kick.
kick. Leap in the read. Yeah. Into the wall. Tie your shoes. Good block.
Look at breaks.
Oh, catches him.
And had it for 7 seconds, maybe. Not even.
If I
3
would
seconds.
give advice for fighting Obscure, just remember that when he's in rage, it's coming. That rage drive, it's coming. He's not going to finish a round without using it.
It's never going to be a time where he's just going to leave the round.
No,
with
definitely not. He doesn't save it for rage jar. He just always rage drive. Always rage drive. Been this consistent thing ever since Tekken 7 every game. Nice. Why does that do so much? Why is that safe? Down 2. Obscure just running away with it. I mean, like, hey, come at me. Like, I know Oscar's great. Offense isn't that great. Yikes. The space control is really making it tough for Commander really to do anything.
He's trying to space and turtle a turtle in character, and it's not going to work out in his favor.
And another thing I've noticed is that pretty much
that's
any... Oh, he might be dead. No! Oh, rage after mix-up. Got him, knocked him down. Whenever there's like a safe situation, Obscure is using back 3 allow with Lisa to push him away.
Now,
Kind of just reset neutral.
Do all Oscar players call that the Kobe, or is it just a Philly thing?
I think it's an Oscar.
Yeah?
I call it the Ghetto Dragon.
I call it the Jordan, because generationally that's would be the equivalent.
Well, I don't call it Kobe. Anyway. Nonetheless, that was actually a pretty fast round that we completely ignored.
The newer players are called the Zion.
Wow.
See?
Wow.
See how that works?
I see how that works.
Makes you guys feel old. Kobe hasn't played in 3
Went to
years.
the wrong side. It's not a basketball stream, Juan. Oh my god, but it's not looking good for our hero Commander. Obscure just but it's gonna be an awkward combo. Face wall slat.
Yep.
Side step 2.
I knew it was coming.
Rage drive incoming. As soon as this throw breaks.
Yep, he's gonna do a
now.
puppet.
Oh!
You wanted to.
He's not gonna kill.
He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. He needs to do it. He needs to do it.
There it is.
Oh, the streak continues.
Oh, they'll throw. Good mix up. Able to break it though. If I were him, I'd
don't
wait.
go low.
I would just wait.
Just don't
oh,
go
the
low.
tackle. Yikes. No, not the whole thing.
He did that to get rage.
Oh, no.
Oh, told you, just don't go low. He could have did anything else. I knew it.
He didn't have to do anything. That was
No, he could have just while standing forward.
He didn't have to do anything. He could have done the cheeky Oscar like one high-low thing.
That's the first thing I thought of, man. As soon as I got to the end of the round, I said, just don't go low, because he's gonna be fuzzy guarding that low parry.
In the words of NYC Fab, why do you new players like going low so much in a round? Oh man, we really do. We really do.
Why you go low?
Why you going low? That was obvious.
Shout out to my boy. I haven't seen him in a minute. Stop playing that ultimate, man. Go play some seconds.
King K Rule, the new Fab main. King K Rule. Yo, King K Rule kind of OP.
All right, so, but saying that, I think that was the was that the 7th place match or
that was the 5th place?
5th place match.
That was the 5th place.
All right, so Commander has routinely gotten 5th place or 7th place at NEC tournaments or Big E tournaments.
I think Big E, yes. ECT he placed 3rd. Yes, 3rd, right? That was his best placing so far.
Yeah, so he's continued his strong placing at East Coast tournaments. So
it looks like we're gonna get our winners finals, right? Looks like Sour Piggy versus. Oh wow, Seiko went up there, a little bit bouncing, a little Jeet Kundo, you know, loosen it up, loosen it up. All right, all
Little
right.
Seiko, a.k.a. Psycho Seiko, back in the day.
Psycho. What was that thing they used to call him? The
Don't
internet
do it.
name?
Don't do
No?
it. He hates it.
Oh, he hates it?
He hates
He
it.
hates it. Well, I like being on Seiko's good side, so I just won't say it. I like being on most people's good side.
You're on my good side. You're on the right side.
Yeah,
I like it.
there we go.
I'm on my good side, the left side. See how that works?
1P?
One
You on
P.
1P? I don't like being on 2P.
That player won. That player yesterday.
What player?
The player. His name is Player One. And I was asking him. I was like, you should get married. And when you do, make sure that she's a gamer. And her name has to be Player Two. Has to be.
What did he say to that?
He said, no. And then I walked away awkwardly.
Oh.
And that's how the story ends.
Wow. How anticlimactic. Boo.
All right, so
You gotta have fun with it. Go along with it. Come on, guys. Listen up. Drink some Red Bull.
All right, so we got Piggy. I wonder if he's going to stay with Katarina against Dragunov. I'm not sure how the matchup goes itself.
I actually don't believe we'll see Anna today at all.
This is funny because he's not going to play Anna against Seiko because Seiko plays against Taxi all the time.
Despite the different styles, you can't fix certain Anna things. You know, the poor tracking and just the wrists and the spacing
Just being
around.
comfortable with the character itself. Sometimes just being comfortable with it says a lot.
It does.
But these guys played yesterday, last night, late at night, for like 3 hours.
Damn.
And I said, why? That's like against the rules. That's like the unwritten rules. Those are the old Spiro rules, man. You don't play someone who's still in a tournament before the tournament is over.
Isn't that what happened to Spiro and Grant and Evo, right? That's what Brian was telling me. Hey man, if you do this, you might end up at Evo number 2 instead of Evo number 1.
Yes, that's why you don't ever play someone, because that's the story, man. Evo 2007, big money match. First to 10 against Wario. End up being 10-9. They faced each other later in the grand finals, and he was end up losing 4 in the second set because of that. So,
Wait, is Seiko on the phone?
Yes.
Hold on. I gotta play.
I gotta play real quick.
I gotta play right back.
One way or another,
I'll call you later.
I got this. It's all good.
I think Piggy is definitely gonna be all about solid Tekken. You're
Welcome
gonna
to the
see some
King of
super
Iron
normal
Fist
Tekken.
Tournament
It's gonna be
7.
slow matches unless someone gets really countered at me. All the buttons. Hey, are those the same buttons I use? I think they are. Shout out the button binds.
Katarina
Alright, so stays with Pat. And I don't think I hope they didn't play this matchup yesterday. I know they were messing around with their backup characters and just like, I think I saw Piggy playing as Katarina against Seiko's Steve, from what I remember. Yeah.
Wait, Piggy has a Steve?
No, Seiko's got a Steve.
Oh, Steve, yes.
Yeah, so he played Katarina versus Steve, but I'm not sure if he played Katarina versus Dragunov.
Air select.
So.
Mishima building. One of my favorite stages. This will be a first of 3 for those who are not experienced with the winners finals format. So they both have a lot of wiggle room here to experiment, see how things work here and there.
Woo!
Going in with it with DPS's Seiko from Virginia versus T-Call's Sour Piggy from Delaware. Dun, bum, bum,
This
bum.
picture?
Sick. Bum, 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 bum.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, Mishima build, what's up? 1, little poke. I feel like he's throwing out that knee in the first 5 seconds of every match.
It's so good.
It is quite good.
So good.
People don't really take advantage of how negative it is on block, though.
Chopping his feet.
Wow. And
And he
just
backed
waiting.
he backed himself in a corner.
Oh, wow.
And
He's shaking his head. He
I
was
think
like,
it
why
was
did I
just
do
down 3
that?
rather than down
Why?
5.
This is going to be a full screen wall carry. Holy crap. Oh, my goodness.
And now his back's on the wall.
Yikes. Right back into a range drive.
Oh my god. Down. Ooh.
1-2. Ooh. Anybody thought that was an amazing block. It is usually pretty rare for people to block a 1-3 like that when it's never been used.
Except when you do it 2 straight times like I did yesterday.
Yeah, well, that's you.
That was that.
What you doing,
That
Blackout
was-
Muggin? Blackout Muggin. Man, the poking, the spacing. Down 3.
And that was really cool. The Seiko ended up taking the round after being his back on the wall, had like 20% life.
And see, folks, that's why you don't need to make unnecessary huge reads at the end of the round. Especially you get someone who's in range. Ooh, trying to hop kick, notice go for a big low, maybe?
Back
Wow,
on the
full
wall.
wall carry, but not too much. Throw breaking the 1+2. Borja, no punish.
No punish. -12 on that at least, I think.
I guess nobody really does it too often, so he probably wasn't ready. Rage again. Same situation as last game.
Wow. Just poking away.
Simple, generic down fours and down for one skill.
Down for one is so good.
Fight.
It's so good.
Oh, big
Wow,
launch.
that's good too.
You're actually going to get
Should be able to take the wall.
Yeah. Ah. I hate how you can't take wall for that.
Ooh, wow, that's not.
Big launch.
That is that. It's
That
minus
is-
14 though.
No, the slow one is. The one
Oh,
slow
that was
down.
the other one. Okay.
Yeah, the instant one is still launch punishable. Negative 16, I believe. Oh my god, crouch. Oh god, no crouch. The knee. None of those knees have found its mark. He went for it.
Wow.
You know, that move is definitely seeable, but it's not seeable the first time. I
It's
feel
like, yeah, you get away with that one time in a match.
It's one of your get out of jail free cards. You didn't finish it. But apparently the unfinished hop kick is actually negative 15.
Yeah, it's launch punishable.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
And at the same time, you don't do it quick enough, you don't even get the 4-1 that he tried to do there.
You're gonna jab. Oh, down for it too. You know, he's launching him quite a bit. He just can't really like just finish his blade. For Seiko, I mean. Oh, no
Keeps hitting
launch.
those odd angles at the wall.
Mishima ability not really helping him. Counter hit. Probably tried to dunk or something. Yikes.
Smells out the range drive already.
Oh,
He tries
big
to hop kick.
oh, he's trying to finish it. Down forward.
All right, last round. And this is the first three, like you mentioned, so this is a pretty good first game.
But this first game will really determine.
It's
who's
almost
got
like
the
they were
momentum.
playing each other yesterday.
It's almost like it. Yeah, they're playing the extreme, the low berry on the full crouch low. My goodness. Seiko, for the second time today, has shown that he really knows when you're gonna low.
Oh, punish. Yeah, 2-2, right on that.
Yikes.
Clip.
Oh my goodness. He's gonna go for low again, I think. Oh,
Wow,
down
down
4-4
4-4.
instead. Wow.
Nice safe way to end it with the mid. So Seiko takes the first game.
That was
finals.
some normal ass Tekken, if I do say so myself. Going for a stage switch. You know, it's hard to say who really had the edge there. It feels like if they went another round, Piggy would have won the next round. It's really
this is
still
gonna go.
even.
Yeah, this is gonna go even till the end, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be
Get ready
last
for the
roundish.
next battle.
And I could go either way with it.
We'll go into, I believe, what they picked, Mishima Dojo for the third time today.
It just felt like two heavyweights slugging it out, and it's like
Oh my
they
God.
eventually just ran out of time. and one
Infinite,
person
I mean not
was there.
Infinite, sir. Mishima Dojo is like the new Infinite Zuriat. How have we not gotten an Infinite stage yet today? It's the
Man,
magic.
don't jinx it.
Deixa eu te
I don't see no
testar.
lame
Vamos
ass.
ver se você luta de
Well,
Infinite stage.
I don't know. If it was lay on Infinite stage, I'd be hyped. All day.
Yeah, see, all right, then it could work. I don't think anybody plays lane still in top 8.
No one does play lay in top 8.
I guess that's why they're in the top 8.
Yes. Hey, I was top 8 last. Don't start that shit, all right?
That's funny.
I was top 8 last time.
All right, so
Lay boys. Anyways, none of these characters are lay Wulong. So they go in, you know. Oh, counter it. That's the first counter I've seen, actually. In general, it's the first counter at all. Dead? Yep.
Wow.
Why is their wall ender so strong? Why are they so strong?
Takes so much damage.
And why do they wall carry so well, too? And punishment.
No, that's a
that's
minus
the
14.
negative 14. That's so annoying. Ugh.
And honestly, I saw no difference with that
You
low.
saw no difference?
No difference with that low.
Well,
with that low.
Well, one. That's the age.
That's
for
the
you.
age. Everything looks
that's
the same to
age
me.
for you. Wow, I can't believe he tried it.
And then he just stopped. It stopped right in his face.
Man,
He's
the amount of Dragunov players that use that in Tag 2 for me.
he was like, just kidding.
No. Wow, he got really lucky there. I think he tried to hop kick him. Yeah, decent damage here. Not going to even up the sides, but nonetheless.
Gets a wall pressure, though.
Wall pressure pretty decent. Power crush. Good punish.
Wow, that was
1+2.
crazy right
This
over there.
is really bad. Rage drive. Has to be? Wow. Why did he go for that? I would have gone for the guaranteed damage and Rage drive on Wake Up.
Does he not understand the obscure rules? When you get the rage drive, you use it immediately.
Immediately.
Like it runs out.
Immediately. Only the young people are going to get that one. What's that for? These continuous low hooks continue to happen. I'm surprised. Wait, you said he's down for 1 to check him. You know, I'm surprised.
Yeah.
He's like, you know, he gets hit by a -2 move and doesn't use down for 1 to check the full guard situation. I'm really surprised. He's probably afraid of being stepped, perhaps?
He's so patient, man.
Oh, finds the spark. All the damage he just did, he just made up for it.
And then he wakes up with the hop kick.
You know, for how close that first game was, this one wasn't.
Yeah.
That was
Wow.
pretty bad for Seiko.
And that would have caught me too because he was patient and real like slow playing it the whole game, and then all of a sudden he wakes up with a hop kick.
And then he was like, yeah, I think it's time to pull the trigger.
He's like, I want to move on to the next game. Let's get
All
this going.
that work for that first game, and it kind of just all just went down the drain. Now it's even. And I think this will be a 3-2 for someone.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
For
I
someone.
said it from the beginning.
Someone's going.
Get ready for the
60% of the time, I'm right every time.
One thing's for sure, the person that's going to lose is wearing a hat.
That's for sure. And Seiko's like, yep.
He's like, yeah.
He's right.
I should have known. I
He's
should have
right.
known about the hop kick. Yeah, I should have known. It's obvious. Oh man, I could talk. I could do fab stuff all day. I don't think he even realizes he has catchphrases.
Oh, he does.
He does.
He does.
He does. Oh,
We're doing that for years.
damn.
Everybody, if you've been in New York City for a while,
Round
everyone's got
one.
catchphrases. You know, when they're
Fight.
either around or not around it. You know.
I feel like yours is why would you do that?
Like one.
Damage 60% into
Damn,
a wake up, no
sidestep
tech
hop
roll.
kick.
Yikes.
He is getting ready for Julia because that is a Julia thing to do.
Oh
Sidestep
my
hop kick.
God. Would be sidestep can-cans, right?
It would be sidestep hop kicks.
I
Double
mean,
hop
it
kicks.
looks like a can-can. We know what it means.
Wow, he did down back 3
Yikes.
again. He was like unflappable about getting a block the first game.
If this momentum continues, I'm not feeling confident about Seiko. Oh, I didn't finish it. Duck that. Actually, that down 3 over is actually 0 on hit. That is mega annoying. Seiko kind of come back with these pokes, but kind of Piggy's been winning in the poke war, kind of.
Oh, break.
No break. Break. Okay, I'm going to try a regular forward, not a up forward.
Yeah, break this one. Dragonov's good too because he's got throws that are not just 1 or 2 to be broken. You have to press a specific button to break it. So.
And you know,
And that's gonna hurt. Oh my
he is-
god! Why
But
did she do that?
I feel like when
Round
Seiko's playing, he has to play so
Fight.
precise and not get
As
hit
soon as he makes a
once.
mistake, he's dead.
To not get hit once, really. The situation is so bad if he gets launched. I mean, if he launches Piggy, it'll be bad, but definitely nowhere near as bad as he hit by Katarina with the wall. Yikes. Yikes.
Especially with rage.
Especially with rage. But even without rage.
It still hurts. Does a grip too.
But Piggy is really not, you know.
Not that, though.
Nice. Hits with the full catch.
Ooh, woke up with a while sitting one too.
Almost 2. This isn't bad. It's at the wall. Nowhere to move. It's a guaranteed down 2. What are you doing?
Wow, and he's gonna die.
Did he mean to do that?
And just like that, Pig takes a 2-1
I have
lead.
to believe he didn't mean to do that.
No. He was like, I don't think he decided to miss something and then lose the game. So
Yeah,
no, I don't think
I
he
don't
did
believe
that.
so. Unless he was looking at the light. That wasn't looking at the light.
Either that or that's the greatest meta I've ever seen to set himself up for
It
a 3-2
reminds
win.
me when Loha went back to Law to fight, I forget who it was, Take in that one tournament, and he slided to kill Kazumi with Take, and he didn't finish him with the get up 3 because he forgot that Law could even do that because he's playing Shaheen so much.
Yeah.
Oh man, Seiko's in deep contemplation right now because those last 2 games were not competitive, I gotta say for him. Rolling back in the chair, hopefully you don't fall off. I'm always afraid of that when people do that on chairs.
Get ready
Rubbing
for
that
the
shoulder.
next
How
battle.
bad do you think Seiko's regretting the fact that they played for 3 hours last night?
Pretty bad.
Yeah.
Pretty bad. If you take Dragunov, I would feel worse. But
Nice.
but to be fair, on his end, he should have been picking up the way Piggy plays.
Yeah.
And Piggy
same
doesn't really change the way he plays a lot.
thing. No,
He always
doesn't
starts off
suck.
the same. Maybe he'll get a little wild sometimes, but he'll always, for like 80% of the match, he'll play the same way. The patience, the counter hits, and you know, just the poking.
Desculpa, mas você vai ter que morrer.
Damn, motion speak Portuguese. I'm gonna look at you.
Round
He was
one.
like, all right, all right,
Fight.
I'm into it. Round 2.
Fitna.
I would kind of, I would kind of like to see a little bit more of these spin it down twos, honestly. Oh, where's the duck? Oh my goodness.
Good play. 4-1. No break.
All right.
That was what he was probably trying to do before.
He was like, let me remember if I know how to do it. Okay.
So what? Back 2 doesn't work? Check. Ooh, punish.
That
Yep.
was definitely not supposed to happen. Oh,
No
no
duck.
duck. Well, hop kick. Oh, wow, that finished.
Scared. Okay, good.
Slide to kill. Did they buff that at all?
Round 2.
Season
No
2?
idea.
No idea.
Fight.
Because it was always kind of an 1-1. Dragunov's jabs
Dragon is,
so
they
good.
love doing it though at the end of a round. Though. Wow, that's the second time he tried to punish that the single hop kick. That's supposed to be minus 15. He didn't even get the 11 frame punish on that.
I think it's because the block stun just starts up so much earlier than you'd expect.
That's a rough
Unfortunately,
good.
Dragunov does not have a counter hit forward, so that did not hurt.
Ooh, but whip punish with the hop kick.
I think he's gonna be just barely short of the wall. Yep. Big low. No.
Break on a
Trying the 2. I would just keep trying the 1. Doesn't like Piggy's seeing the 1 so much. It doesn't matter though, because he's kind of just dead now. Borja. Gotta roll that R.
Round 3.
No thanks.
No? Alright.
Fight.
I don't even know how bad it is on block. I don't finish it. Well, even Seiko doesn't even know how bad it is.
I don't even know either. I have no idea. I jab after the first time and then see what happens after it.
He tried the first time and didn't punish. Oh, okay.
That punish is 4-1 though on the hop
Is
kick.
that all he gets, really? That's kind of unfortunate.
For the hop kick, he gets 4-1.
And 4-1's okay, but I mean, don't knock down or anything, you know? Ooh, good block.
Nice.
And good punish.
So while sending 1-3.
Gonna get convert. Oh, it's barely short of the wall.
He's been really unlucky with how things have been hitting the wall, and he should be able to take this round.
Go Cuckoo for the rage art. You know, I think that's interesting that almost every big read low that Piggy has done
How scary is this?
has
Look,
gotten
look,
blown
look.
up.
Ah!
KO.
That's scary.
The game's supposed to be over. Like, she's dead. You know? If you
I
have
remember the
enough
game-
momentum to just do that, he's dead.
When T7 first came out, that was the scariest rage art to me. And it still is. I still have nightmares. Oh, down 4-1,
You
so.
see a character swap and seeing other character doing Dragon House rage art.
Yeah, just
The
imagine
nightmares.
Bardock do that,
Oh
or
my
Elisa.
God, or
Imagine how
Xiaoyu.
psycho Elisa would look doing
I'm
that.
gonna go home and mod that real quick. I want to see it happen. And this is not good. this is not good. Oh boy.
Chopping away at
Oh my goodness. And all that hard work for those other 2 games, and just Piggy just makes it look so easy.
it. Yeah. And Piggy's 1 round away.
No,
that's the other
that's
one.
the 14 one. Oh, the hop kick, no finish. Yikes. Now he's kind of just pressing. He's so
Now he's just doing
confident.
stuff.
He's just really just doing stuff now. He's like, all right, now it's time to do all the moves I haven't been doing. He's dead. I don't believe it. Yep, I don't believe it.
Wow, Piggy just like that moves on 3-1 convincing, and Seiko was playing so good, and so that makes it even more impressive what Tower Pig just did. Now he moves on to the Julia thing. I'm getting that.
Hey,
I want
wait.
that. I want
They're
that.
doing those. I should have gotten a Lay one. Shoot. Or a Leo one or something. But Sour Piggy, well accomplished, moving on to grand finals, and
Yeah, so,
Seiko will await someone in losers.
yeah, so guaranteed top 3 at least for Piggy. So I know that's not what he's thinking, but he gets at least top 3.
He's
And he's
gonna,
going to be waiting for someone depending on whoever comes out of the losers bracket.
if I were Seiko, I would be going somewhere and I'd be sitting down and doing the thinker.
Alright.
Doing the thinker, you know? Like really, like what am I wrong?
We didn't plan that, by the way.
No, we didn't.
That was spontaneous.
Spontaneous.
That's
No,
how
I
we
was
do
about
it.
to do it, then I saw you doing it, like, oh, we're doing the thing at the
Yeah,
same
that's
thing.
what we're going to do.
That's what we're doing the same
That's,
thing.
this is happening.
But yeah, I would also be like, what happened? Like, how did I lose? How did I lose? I was playing so well, and then just one of these.
Do one of these, look
one
around.
of these into here, and it's over. It's over. I think the only time we've seen him come back from that situation was the first round, and only because Big Piggy decided to throw out a really bad move on block.
Yeah, that was the opening round, and I thought that was going to carry into the whole match, and it ended up just stopping after that, and
Yeah,
the whole
it's just
thing
like,
was
no.
different.
It's just no. I mean, like, especially with a character like Katarina, you can never counter out. With her damage, I
Hey,
mean, what's up?
Her damage. Hey,
Oh.
Dre, put the camera on Meek trying to hype people up. Who's trying to look at Meek trying to shoot the microphone?
Wait,
Hey, check it out.
why is he
Look,
up there?
Meek up there bothering people. They're playing right before a match. He's going to put a microphone in
I'm
their
not even
face.
sure what he's saying.
Just sitting there bothering people.
Oh, but this is a grand finals from the last winner Brawl run back.
Oh, look at this. A year later. we
But this
meet
time
again.
it's first to 2.
But
it's
look how
not
happy
first to 3.
Jacob is now. So then maybe Meek did a good job because he doesn't have the sour face on him.
I'm digging the new hair dye, I gotta say. I'm digging it.
I like it.
I think it's a good look for him.
He's working it. I like the glasses too. The specs look cool.
Yeah, those are new ones. Not the last time I saw him.
Meek in there.
Either way,
sounded like
someone's-
DMX on the mic.
Someone's moving on who's wearing glasses, and someone who's going home with glasses.
You hear in the background? Sound like you.
And we are down to our final 4 in the tournament, I believe, right?
This
Alisa
is.
Boskanovic.
Yeah, with losers quarters.
Yeah.
Semis. The handshake. Alisa versus Nina.
And we meet again.
The last time Victim fought Obscure, he beat him, but when I talked to Obscure afterwards, he told me he wasn't in the mood really for a tournament. Like he was like, you know, like I kind of forgot I was in Grand Finals. That's why he did that Elisa rocket last time. But then let's see if he takes this a little bit more seriously.
He said, I forgot I was in a tournament.
Yeah,
in the Grand Finals of a tournament.
That's why he was doing Elisa rockets.
That you went on a plane and then you flew here and said,
God, he was in a tournament.
He's like, I think I'll just go home. But
and that's not even like talking shit. He just
wow, he didn't put. Oh my God, he didn't punish that correctly. He lost it down 3. You get while sitting 2.
Ooh, there's a
Does it that time though.
Here we go. I'll give you another chance.
Fool me once.
Fool me twice.
Nice little flappy wings.
Oh,
This is out.
Elisa's small body maybe. Wow, wiping that floor. The floor's already pretty clean, so I don't think you need to do that.
And right now, Victim is like, oh, you didn't want to play last time? Oh, well, we can play now. Let's see how we can do that right now. No breaks.
No breaks. I'm surprised. Everyone's broken that today except Victim.
Gets the dome.
There it is, of course. It's your special. Wow. One
No
throw,
breaks.
broken.
Breaks the 1 break.
Another pressure. Distance with Elisa is so scary.
Oh, go whip punish before 3.
You're supposed to really space her out. That's what most people say against Elisa, but her approach skills are so strong.
Fight.
There was a time where sidestep 1 cancel into down 4 was guaranteed.
Why?
If I remember correctly. Even on block.
Why?
I think it was 5.0.
Yeah,
Somebody do a fact check on that.
5.0, the land of Steve Infinites, and amongst other things. Well, gonna get a combo.
Oh, gets a combo off of that though.
Gonna get the wall carry too, I believe. Oh, just short into a mix-up. My goodness. That's a rare situation, but I bet it's not that rare for Obscure. I know the down
He's
rate
gonna wake up
down.
with white
Oh,
floor
down
too.
back.
Round
Then
3.
random sidewalk afterwards.
Fight.
Oh, I got something for that. I got something for Ikimas. Slap him. No blonde bomb.
What is he trying to do after?
I
He's trying to do a blonde bomb?
actually think he's trying to finish with a blonde bomb with Lisa too small.
Yeah, but at that stage, why would you just try Ivory Cutter since you missed it 3 straight times?
Yeah, I think maybe he hasn't really got it in his head yet that it's not going to work.
Oh, she gets kicked in the face for trying to wild standing.
It was loaded, so it's not going to do too much, but the position is bad. Nice break. It was very late, too. Probably like the last second you could break that.
Wow.
Ooh,
that one.
That one is that one. Ooh, no, gonna finish. The one block, but nothing.
You know, and he had it for 17 milliseconds and then did the rage drive.
Victim up 2 rounds. 1 round to take it to go into the second game. 2.
That's
Kind of
right.
1-1.
Oh, gets hit with the second part of 1-1. Walks
And
around.
almost
Oh my
everybody
God, he had his back.
sidewalking that. Ugh.
Stop walking.
Don't walk. The spacing.
Oh, the Sub-Zero gets punished slightly for it. It could have been a lot worse. Oh, that's going to be hard.
He's
And
not
he should
should
have
the ball, but
some
he's going to be
puncher.
close.
Oh, he walks around him, but he tries it.
What a really great duck, recognizing what
Yeah,
that
because he
was.
could have got caught in his back. It would have been the end of the round the other way. So good stuff. Good duck there, though.
Could have gotten much more, but nonetheless, damage is damage.
Safe.
Oh,
White before, is it ice?
I like how he
blocked it?
wasn't discouraged from the first white before block. Watch out for that mid. 3. Sensing a power crush coming. Back forward 2. Down 3 perhaps? Well, I guess he doesn't really. Oh, he does.
Dude,
need
he
to make a
hasn't been
comeback.
doing down 3 a lot in the sets that we've seen. And, ooh.
Raw goes for 1. Let's range.
Down
Watch
2.
out. Whoa, he's not going to get the full combo. Nice block and punish. I didn't think it was going to work as a distance. Yikes, he's going to get a combo here, though. That's
to the
cheap.
wall.
Dude, okay. Put the. Oh, he should. Well, he got out nonetheless.
Ooh,
4-3 is going to find his mark. 1-1. Yikes.
I had it real fast.
Oh,
Oh my God, he's trying to run
lost
away.
back.
What are you doing?
What's up,
Oh, he
Yes,
doesn't break
break
the
the
throw.
throw.
Breaks the throw.
Rage drive incoming. Yikes.
Oh my God. Oh, we got wall splatted for that. Wow.
Yikes. Yikes. What a heartbreak. I feel like he had that in the bag and just. Yikes. I wonder why he didn't do an up forward 3. It would have still made a block at least.
Victim's like, whatever.
I managed I saw the big smile when it hit and he was like, why did I do that? Why did I do that?
That was a good choice. He ended up just staying back. Victim whiffed the up forward 3, and then he got wall splatted for
Maybe
the
he
win.
was afraid
What a
of
loss.
his rage drive
Round
being
1.
jabbed out.
Fight.
Ouch.
Oh, sidewalk. Wow, what was that?
Ooh,
Nice
the
punish.
blind cannon.
Whoa, hard combos? Well, not the 191, but nonetheless.
Doesn't take him to the wall, though.
Ooh,
Now
another-
Obscure
I
gets
got
himself
damage
right out of there, too. Real fast, too. Took a grip.
Wow.
Like 4 moves.
The damage just was made up for that combo entirely with non-combos. Moves so hard to duck.
Ooh,
Barely.
he's lucky.
Yeah, 1 throw broken.
Down 3.
Well, it was a low. It was a low. Ooh. Oh, but bad positioning. No good.
Oh.
That's gotta be an obscure special. You give him space, he'll use his range moves.
Fight.
Or any elite player, really.
When I saw Obscure, the first thing I said to him, he's got his back now too. I said, "You're coming here again. We're not gonna let you win, just like every single time you come here." So he's trying to prove me wrong. He's doing a pretty good job so far.
I think you should not have said that to him because now he's motivated.
Yeah, I gotta give him a little bit of motivation. Had to make him remember he was at a tournament.
That's true.
No break on the one throw.
One. I thought he didn't break it. Nice duck.
Oh, he does
why didn't you do the big punish like you did before? Nice. What an option.
He's like, because I wanted to sidestep forward. That's why.
Round 3. Fight.
Straight. 3. Oh, down back. Ooh, caught that up forward one out of the air. Into the mix. Nice block. Unfortunately, that's all she can really get, I think.
You know the only bad thing about this match is that it's only 2 out of 3. And I just realized it because it feels like it would be a Lucas final.
Yeah, this feels like it's going to be a long
grand finals. And it's only going to be 2 out of 3. So Obscure is up 1. So Jacob needs to get this going.
He's going to low again.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's down 4.
Yeah, I really think it's a duck. But Obscure setting on set point. I think DMV's about to get hyped. They got to support their boy. Wow, he just ran him and slid him. Low. Another one. He's not protecting his ankles at all. Oh, counter hit. Alright, can't Blonde bomb. To the tackle. No throw. Oh! You know what?
He's ducking and he's not going.
Oh, I was about to say.
Like he's making the commitment to duck the things, but he's not taking fully advantage of it. And Jacob stays alive. Victor Richards stays alive with 1-4.
Could this be the comeback momentum that he needed? Slidey. I'm sensing something wild coming here.
He tries to keep him in check with the 4.
Oh, no!
Why did you finish it?
Why didn't that punish? It wasn't even the launch punish. Wow. How highly unfortunate. Oh, the low, swiping 2s. Another wiping your shoes. Oh, the back one. Gonna be a awkward combos a little bit closer to the wall.
He doesn't get anything really.
Rage Drive has to use it. Poison breath, wall splat.
Oh, he missed it again.
What's he gonna do? Another
He does it again. Oh my God, he tried
getting
so
hype.
hard.
Big Diamond standing up. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
So hard to give that away though. Oh my God.
It was just 3 combo drops in a row.
Execution errors could have killed him, but
he's gonna need a lot of agua for that one.
It's like execution.
I mean, he is playing one of the hardest characters in the game, so it is what it is. You chose your weapon choice.
All right, so he makes it.
Right
ties it up 1-1.
You know, that last round was very similar to the situation from the first game, except for burst. It was just a scramble up the wall, and nobody knew what was going to happen.
Oh, no ducks.
Yikes, just enough to block it. No longer launch punishable with Hard Car. Oh,
wow, that is though.
Sometimes I don't like that. Another wipe in the shoes.
Wow, where are you going?
No block this time, but damn, that's such a poor reward for that unblock. At least you gotta actually launch that. Oh, no duck. Nothing. Wipe the floor.
I know scare.
Fernando style.
Oh.
Do it again.
Ooh, that's launch!
Punish!
That's launch again! It doesn't wipe the floor!
Fernando style!
Wow, 3 wipe the floors at the end of the game.
Fernando style. Alright, let's go! Victim of Ritual coming back. I think that's the first time he's won the first game in a set.
Yeah, bro.
First round, rather.
You did Fernando pretty dirty there, man.
Did he eat the chat?
Oh, man. No, shout out to Pebbles.
The game is sick. Play a lot more.
Alright, so
oh, another one! Please hit him again.
No scare.
No scare. Oh, you duck it!
Does the blind bomb that time.
Oh, right over.
He doesn't try it again
here.
at the end of round. Why would you try that? It's the rage art.
Not gonna kill him.
Not gonna kill.
Definitely not gonna do too much. He'll be enraged for sure. But the wall situation is gonna be kind of bad here. It's really close.
Slide.
Oh boy, rage drive. Has to rage drive. Yikes.
And he does it! Wow, he bet it on that.
I think I see the logic that he was probably expecting him to rage drive. Good mix up.
Oh my God.
Victim, he's riding on the momentum right now. Everything's kind of working. Of course, forward 1. Ugh. Down 3. Oh, forward 1. I'm gritting, holding my teeth.
So tense. So
my God. It feels like any launch will just end the entire game. Oh my God,
he tried to end it there.
Barely whiffed.
And Obscure is playing very tight right now.
Very composed. Despite everything that's happened, he's still in the game, you know?
I mean, I would say composed, but he's very tentative, though, at the same time. He's not as confident with his reads as he was
Definitely.
in the other
He's
game.
a little shook, for sure.
And now he's got Rage Drive.
Get that slow down. Oh, no.
When he misses another execution error, and just like that,
special.
and he doesn't break
And
the
he gets
throw.
it. 15 seconds left, though. He's got to make a lot of damage up fast.
Yeah, but he also has Rage now.
There it is.
Breaks
Was
it out.
Nothing.
Oh!
Oh, wow.
What a
Base
bait.
standing 4. 5 seconds. Still got the life lead. Oh,
Wow, he bet on a side step 4. An Obscure
The
hug.
hug. Oh. Victim is saying, hey,
That's sweet.
whether you think you remember your tournament or not, I'm still going to beat you. But they hug it out.
That was an angry hug, too. Look at his face. That was
I can't believe I won.
can't believe it.
I'm so mad that I won.
Ugh.
Oh my god, I should have lost. But man, that was a good. That was probably my favorite match of the set so far, of the tournament.
Yeah, so Obscure finishes with 4th.
That is 4th. Yes.
4th place.
That is 4th. Where I finished last year.
Let's take a second to let you guys know to get 10% off statewide on Kwamba.com, Kwamba Sticks, the Crystal, the Avian, the Guardian,
Does
the
it come
Obsidian.
with the bag?
It doesn't. I get you get discount with the bag.
Discount with the
discount
bag.
of the
That
bag.
is a nice looking bag if I say so myself.
So if
I
you go
love
to
the Soul Calibur art.
If you go to QuambaUSA.com, enter the code WinnerBrawl3D, go check out some goodies.
Check it out, guys.
I have that
It's
bag.
pretty
The
cool.
Guardian bag is awesome. I put everything in
Hey,
it.
I think Steve has that. Bloodhawk has
Yes,
that,
he
right?
does.
Yeah, he does.
Yes, he does.
I'm a big fan of that bag.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan.
All right.
Right
So
from
as
the
we're and also, you guys can use the promo code Quarter Values for 25% off the next order with dynamic custom beadworks DCB. Check it out. You saw one of his works actually on Sour Piggy. He had the new Julia on his
And
chest.
they're always here,
So-
right? They're always here at the Biggie events.
Yes, they are.
They're always
They
here.
are always at the East Coast tournaments at the very least. ECT, Big E tournaments, TFC.
So for whatever reason
Final round.
you don't want to do it online, you can always come out to an event and they'll be here. You can do it in person.
Do it, put in your order,
Get a custom order.
and make it in front of you. You know,
Everything will be great. It's going to be a
wonderful.
great experience. And don't forget about them core values.
The core values.
Core
Use that for
values.
your 25% off.
Victim Ritual has to immediately get back up there and fight his good friend Seiko, unfortunately.
Are they good friends?
I think so.
No, they probably are.
Yeah,
I'm just
I
messing
think
around.
so. If they weren't, I'd be like, what's the lore there?
Not my friend now when you're in winners finals.
As soon as
Not my friend now, Dean. I see you in winners finals or losers finals. We're not friends.
I'm just friends with everybody, you know. Even when playing or not, I'm just for cool, you know. No? No? No?
Going our separate ways.
Oh man. Just let me style own on you with Lay and I'll always have a good time. I'll always have a good time.
In that case, then, I probably won't see you in another winners finals since you're using leg. So, I'll
No,
be safe. So then we can be friends forever now.
Don't do me like that.
Dean's gonna
Don't do me like that. Yeah, don't do me like
be
that.
friends forever.
Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. I'll pick Leo.
All right, so we got
We'll course correct a little bit.
on the losers final side, as we're here, friends forever.
See, look at them. They're talking. They're good friends.
Yes, I think that was the first. Victim has smiled like twice since he's been on stage, and that was one of them. So you guys caught that on camera.
I want to know what triggers these smiles. Hey, someone's coming up. Oh, no. Someone's going to say something.
No.
Stay hydrated.
All right, so this is going to be losers finals here at Winner Brawl 3D. Everybody in the crowd checking it out. Sit down. All right, so it's going to be first to 3. And whoever wins gets the privilege of playing Sour Piggy, the collective Sour Piggy. So Seiko is trying to make it a non-collective grand finals here. So that's up to Seiko to do. And
Hey, didn't...
Sergey Dragunov.
Oh, no. Seiko beat Victim. Right? That's what happened.
yeah, they said this is a run back
This is a
from
run
earlier today.
And they'll have more wiggle room as well. This is a longer set, and they both had experience with each other. And this is obviously not the first time that they fought
And
before.
I think this is important for Jacob to get, for Victim to get. I always like saying Jacob because that's my son's name, so he gets a special place in my heart. So Victim, I'm not, I'm
You
pulling
heard
for
that,
both
guys? Pretty much, Victim of Ritual
of them.
is
my
real lost
favorite.
son.
Yeah, he's my.
More or less. More or less. Spread
So-
the lore out there, guys.
But I think
I want to see a Photoshop on my desk tomorrow morning.
I think it's important for Victim to get to a good start because the first time they played each other, it was really dominant for Seiko to take it away. So and I think it's important mentally for Victim of Ritual to get off to a good start. At least let them know that, hey, this is not going to be free this time.
Definitely.
I was just waking up at 12:30. That's all. That's all that happened there.
Wow, what a whiff. I haven't seen the whiff that close in a while. Wow. It's Hayashida. Ooh. Oh, wow. What a
Right in
I don't know
his face.
why he went for something so weird like that. But
Oh,
okay.
we got those.
Yeah.
Oh, STF
I expect no less from
Evil
Jacob.
missed.
4-4. Is there any difference between Dragonov's version of that and Devil Jin's, really?
Of what?
Yeah, 4-4. Same move, more or less, right?
Yeah, I mean, they're both safe. Maybe one less on block, but they're both safe.
Round
I think Devil Jin is slightly fast.
Fight.
But nonetheless, no,
They both don't track to the left, like if you can walk them both left, so.
There you go. Oh, tackle. Get out of here.
Oh, slideys.
Give him the mojo.
Do it. Oh, she does.
Standing 4.
So this is a lot different. Victim
Definitely
is
a lot
taking,
more
yeah, a lot more,
confident, right?
and stable. Look
Yeah,
at that.
there you go.
Oh,
6 in a row. All right.
Good break on the double. Hadouken. Wow, there was no punish on
punish.
that, and there's not going to be any punish on that because that's safe.
Oh my goodness.
Into a back, get that?
I feel like they're still kind of just throwing moves out, just trying to test the waters. I don't think either of them have really developed like a metagame yet for how this match is going to go. Kind of just doing their thing right now. That's going to hurt a lot.
And
Another down forward 1. Close it out.
2 straight rounds.
Round
It's very
3.
different than the first time.
Fight.
I think he needs a code, honestly. Ever since the code came out for Dragonov, I was never a fan of his old custom. Another one. To the
Be able
wall.
to take a wall, yep.
Bop, bop, bop. There's the comp.
Missed
What?
it
Apparently it just
again.
doesn't work.
To the ivory cutter.
Apparently it just doesn't work.
He's done it once out of 7 times.
Good, down 2.
Got that.
Don't duck. I feel like that's a really great move to test your reactions. Back 4-3. Yeah.
Yeah, and I can see it, but I usually don't duck it.
Nice.
Gets a wall splat. Should be
Double wall
close.
split? Oh,
Yeah,
just
gets the
enough.
shoulder. Yep.
Just the right angle. Walls really helped out Seiko there. Gets on the board finally.
Fight.
Able to make this comeback. So he's forward dashing his
Dash
face.
his face. There. The 2 throw. No breaks.
Definitely not a forward one too, but not hitting nonetheless.
Worked anyway. Now
All
it's
right,
back to the
JDCR,
wall.
let's go.
Breaking the throw.
Gets him out of the wall.
Does again.
Upside down too. Really down
Fit.
two. There's a problem.
Good punish. Oh, down back.
Well, it's interesting down forward too. Really, really, really far away.
Oh, good punish. So he could have got a little bit more, but
He
that's
definitely could
okay.
have done a little bit more.
Running 2. Do it again.
He's gonna do it again, and he's gonna get jabbed out of it. That's my hard read. So that was 15 straight seconds
Yeah,
of
just
nothing.
staring at each other.
Do something. No,
Yep,
you
there
do
it is.
something. No, you do something. And oh, wow, up 3.
What whips that?
Oh, the low hit. He needs to do something fast. 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Make this damage. I'm really gonna raise up immediately.
Quickly,
Oh,
stay on the floor,
he can't do
stay
it.
on
He
the
can't do it.
Stay on the floor. Stay on the floor.
Yep.
Time up.
There you go. And he ties it up 2-2. He's staring at her. That's awkward.
That was really intimidating. The way they were staring at each other. Yikes.
Is the round's over yet? Is the round over?
But anyways, 1 round apiece. I mean, 2 rounds apiece.
Ooh, he's gonna try to down back 3 him. He's trying to do the
Down
dirty.
back. Right to the 2 throw.
Oh, down back.
Down 2. Oh, man, he's just slipping that wall standing 4 a lot. I'm not sure what Dragonov gave it to attract the sides to remember down 2.
See if should be able to take it to the wall. Yep, the flapping wing.
Try it again,
and
and
miss
it's
it
gonna whip again.
If he wins this tournament, missing every freaking wall combo, I'm gonna be
He's gonna
upset.
kill. Oh, just barely on the angle, but
He ends up
seals
taking
it
the
away.
game. I swear, if he wins the tournament missing every wall combo, I'm gonna feel some type of way.
I didn't even use my real wall combo, and I won.
I wasn't even full strength and I won.
Damn, man.
That's why I was upset.
Victim, you know, with that Shaggy tech, only using a percentage of his power level right now. You know, somebody modded in Shaggy to that Jump Force game. They just replaced Goku with him or something like that. Oh man, I wish that game was better.
That
but,
sounds like something someone would do who has way too much time.
I mean, if you're playing Jump Force, you probably got a lot of time anyways.
Yes. And bad judgment, by the way.
Yeah, some ultra-realistic graphics with anime characters just don't really turn out well.
That doesn't sound like it'd be a good combination.
No,
man, but,
and it wasn't.
you know.
Duomo di Cirro coming up here, though. This is probably my favorite stage in the game, honestly. Besides Dragon Nest, because, you know, late stage or whatever. I just like the
Round
music, I like the colors, you know. It's wide enough for all characters, it's about to break.
This is my favorite for Bloodhawk to say. 'Cause
Why?
He likes to get into the saying it.
Oh, Duomo di Cirro.
Just
Di Cirro. Yeah.
He's very passionate about his
Very
Italian.
passionate. I'm probably butchering the Italian. Shout out to,
Ooh, 1-2-1.
Irlanda. Yikes. Oh,
doing stuff in the back of the wall.
Camera switch.
All right, I can't blame him for missing that wall combo because his back was.
I don't agree
awesome
with that armor crush,
Round
power crush, because even if he did armor through something, he still would have died.
Yeah. Slides. Someone's gonna slide.
Oh, wall standing one rather. There's runner two. Oh boy.
He was fitting it.
He was finna it or he was feeling it?
Oh, fitting it.
He was a
Good.
finna it. All right.
Fitting it again.
Finna it down two.
Oh,
Right
down
into the
4-2
down
though.
4-2. Oh, what combo. I really like that he believes in his execution. He'll keep doing the combos start dropping. Ivory cutter. Yeah. Standard 1-2 to take it out.
Keep it nice and
Round
simple.
3.
One round apiece.
Fight.
And this is an important game for Seiko because he doesn't want to be down 2-0. Have to win 3 straight games to get to the grand finals. Oh, good punish.
10 lead. Something big's gonna happen here. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling a single counter hit. That's my read, but I'm not. Yeah, there it was, but it wasn't a big counter hit. 35 seconds.
We haven't seen Seiko do a lot of quarter circle Warrior 1. No, look at that.
Hey, don't
amazing.
do that. There's a big counter though. He's gonna get him to the wall. Is he gonna drop it? It's like out of space. Great drive immediately. Oh, gonna get a float.
Float, yep.
Get lucky with that one. That was a read on an anti-air. That would be crazy.
Wow.
Rage art? No, doesn't need it.
That was really, really,
Round 4.
really ballsy because he could have died.
He could have died.
So I like the confidence of believing in himself. If he got that wall splat, was able to end the round.
And really, Seiko hasn't really been taking too many risks.
No. So he, like I said, this is an important game because he doesn't want to go down 2-0.
That's a really mentally distraughting situation.
Ooh, I forgot.
All right, one. Elbow. Oh, not elbow. Down 4, guaranteed. Ooh, punish. Not many people know that's punish. It doesn't really look that bad on block. I guess like negative 12 or something.
Everybody is now. They just score good at punish.
Well, there you go. Everybody be punishing that now. Range right?
Chopping away at him.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, plus range. Wow, he beat out the mid.
Wow. Smacks on the wall. This is dangerous. Down back.
Down forward. How long can you guess right forever?
All right, so it's 1-1. Needed that. That was really important. So now we got.
Guess right forever. Nobody guesses right forever. There we go. 1-1.
Now we have a match.
Right drag back into the match. Hey, this is the Nina stage. There you go. Bit of confidence for you. You got married in here, or at least almost did.
No, I don't think they got married, dude.
Not with Dragon Out though.
No, not them. I don't think she got married at all.
That's
I think didn't Anna kill the guy?
Yeah, that's true. No, Anna didn't kill the guy. She killed the guy.
Whatever. Somebody
Hey,
died.
sorry. Lord.
Down back.
Damn, man. Shout out to Angela. Man, I really like Seiko's backdash. it's quite clean. It's quite clean.
His spacing. Like I said, his splitties are really good.
A lot of
foundation.
these rounds have been playing kind of similar where they'll just space, poke, and then something big there's like one of those, yeah. Something awkward
I
will
would,
happen.
like, with all his spacing and backdashing, I would prefer him with punishing a little bit better. With bait like that, and he could get a launcher off of it with a down 4-2, and he's doing a great job. He takes his round. But that's something he might want to think about. Is actually he's causing all these whiffs, but getting very minimum damage from it. Gets a float here.
I would also want him to also start throwing him a lot more because they've been working a lot more than it has been against his other opponents, honestly.
In hindsight, this victim needs this round too because he doesn't want to get behind. It's like 1-1.
Oh,
he doesn't want to have to start remembering the beatdown he got earlier.
Meanwhile, Seiko's breaks have been very unplayed.
Wow. Wall splat, and he is rushing him down.
Lock on. I mean, every time.
So it looks like Seiko was adjusted to what Victim was doing earlier, and now it's Victim's turn to like needs this round. Oh, good break.
Yikes.
KO.
You know, I'm starting to think that I think Victim's playing too safe.
Yeah, he needs to get a little buck wild with
There
it,
we
and
go.
it starts
there
it
we
off.
go. He'll revert his pocket. You need to really just start committing to things because these pokes he's not winning the poke war.
No, he's not gonna outsave Seiko.
Seiko's going really freaking safe. And his spacing is quite good as well.
Yeah. So
He's kind of letting Victim just kill himself. Look at these backdash duck. Those things are quite smart.
doesn't
Fix it
break it.
afterwards. Forward 1. This is not gonna kill, but it's gonna be big.
Takes him downstairs though.
Mix
Forward
up.
again.
Another
Again, what are you
forward
ducking
1.
for?
Yikes!
KO.
Wow, that's really bad.
Round 4. Fight.
Forward 1.
Oh, good one. Got 1 too. Side step down forward 2 though. Oh, misses it.
Finna. Oh man, look at these cancels. My goodness. It's all
Keeping
over the
pressure on it.
place.
Saber's doing a good job. Back to floor. I would say doing a good job blocking until then, and now he's getting hit with everything.
He's been hitting people a lot with
no
that.
ducks.
They're trying to sidestep bomb they get blown up. Good
punish.
punish. Step on him.
Spence away
Oh,
drive.
the unbreakable tackle. That's max damage. 2, yes, I think. I haven't seen Dragon max.
Oh my god, and wow, wakes up. I don't, is that?
That's blocked.
KO.
Interesting punish.
All right, so 2-1 Seiko.
Victim looking kind of lost. He's like, why am I not killing him? Like, he's just, you know, these trades are happening a lot. They'll poke each other, but Seiko's finding the big moments where he gets to get big damage.
Yeah, and he didn't need to do that when he woke up. It seems like desperation, and he was just like, well, I'm just going to try this. And it looks like Victim's getting pretty desperate about wanting to take these games, and he just needs to be a little bit, at the beginning of rounds, probably play a little bit more, you know, crazy, not try to be so safe. But that was really desperate to try to wake up with the rage art there, because he was fishing.
I also think Seiko's playstyle is kind of highlighting some of the weaknesses that Nina has, that because she's such an obscure character, not many people really exploit them. Is really like, you know, if you stay away from her and you're patient and you don't really duck too much, she can't really hurt you too bad.
Yeah, she doesn't have ways to get in.
If she got to commit to a low, it's not usually that scary.
Round 1.
And if it is, it's seeable. So
Fight.
you really making him have to starving him for damage, making him desperate.
Yeah. And that's what makes that buff so important for her, for the plus to get the WoW stunning.
1, but drop combo.
I mean, the WoW running to get the +4. Ooh, counter hit.
Counter hits. All right.
We got it. You're good.
Yeah.
Show off. Ooh, that's a good.
Gonna get the confirm. But you can see that.
Do it again.
Hey, you know I can do that combo, right?
Yeah, you can do that.
Did you miss it?
Round 2.
It's only on
Here
the
it
big
is
screen.
again.
Fight.
Here it is. It's right on the big screen, guys.
I want him to do it again. I want him to do it once every round. But you see, he won that round because he was counter hitting him, and so that's kind of Seiko not playing his game plan.
Yeah, it's right there. Seiko was able to block the wipe before instead of. Oh, it doesn't take it back.
Ooh, there's a throw. On the wall, double damage.
Oh, even miss. Oh, it gets hit with it.
He does have a long active hitbox. You got to stay down there for a while, or Dick Jabber. Gonna get the wall play. He should be able to kill it with another back. Oh,
KO.
interesting ender. One apiece.
Round
But that's so much
3.
more important for Seiko than it is for Victim.
Fight.
Yeah, Victim needs his game to stay alive in the tournament.
Or approachy.
Yep, there's a slide. It happens just about, I would say, at least half of the time that he has to risk his life to get in. Or she doesn't.
He's
So it's like,
at some point he's gonna start committing to these slides to get in, and of course it's so risky. Because really he's just losing trades. Dragunov and the throws, of course,
great.
is just killing him. Whoa, all right, jump over. Friday stretch, bump on him. Seiko 1 round away from going to Grand
Round
Finals
4.
and sending Victim
Fight.
back home.
or just to the crowd.
Or to the crowd. Well, everyone will eventually go home. You can't stay here. Because you got lots of money.
So says you.
Hey, I'm a Warcraft class man. Alright, not our running 2. Oh, nice tackle break.
He's just chopping away at him.
That was an opportunity and it was missed, unfortunately. Down 2.
He's been using those up forward ones to try to get the down twos, but he's missing out. Ooh.
Got some damage.
Another one.
He's caught so many people with that, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Everyone tries to step after wake up and they just get blown up by a running blonde bomb.
I love how brave
Final round.
Victim of Ritual is.
At this point, he kind of has to be brave, you know? He's not going to win just by jabbing and down 4-1 of them.
Oh, no ducks.
Yikes. Counter hit, big ones. Still even, more or less. They're both playing it really slow. They both know how important this round is. This game, yeah, round is, yeah.
He was trying to fish for that counter hit on that.
Then a counter hit. Didn't finish it. Oh, there's a bug. Oh,
Breaks. I like it.
is that safe?
What?
Did that kick? Of course, right? Oh,
Yeah.
no.
And this this is gonna do the grip.
This is really bad. Wall positioning as well, just barely, but
And
the
he doesn't even have
positioning is
rage
there.
either. Oh, now he's got rage. He's got one more
I
hit.
throw him again, honestly.
Oh, just down 2.
Seiko jumping off. The man is mad excited. The hat is gone. The hat has left the building. Well, actually, no, it's on the floor, but nonetheless, good job to was DPS. DPS is Seiko. Moving on to grand finals. Very good set against Victim of Ritual, but he really just made him work for it.
Yeah.
He made him like, hey, you want damage? Come get it.
Oh,
Come get it.
And after all that, he still gets a hug.
Jacob's not happy again.
No,
but
he's
this time
not.
he has a real reason not to be happy.
All right, so Seiko moves on. Victim of Ritual. The collective's Victim of Ritual
Wait,
gets
Victim
third.
of Ritual is there to collect his Victim of Ritual?
What?
Yes,
The collective's Victim of Ritual.
Oh, I thought
gets
he was
third.
collecting his victim.
Oh, he was cool. That'd be cool too. He walks away with third. Now waiting for Seiko in grand finals is
That's
Sour
why
Piggy.
Seiko is waiting for Piggy, actually, because he's already up there.
Yeah. Well, literally, yes.
Just look.
On, Seiko's going to be going on to Sour Piggy, who's in winners. And now he's got the daunting task of having to win 2 straight sets
Against the person that beat him.
against someone who put him there.
Pretty convincingly as well.
Yeah, and it was an ass bust too. It wasn't
It
even
was
close.
an ass busting. Yeah, man, it was an ass busting for sure. There's a blow up even, my goodness. I'm still thinking about how he really made Victim have to work for the damage. No, he didn't give into any counter hits. Saw all the sealable lows. Just stood there, patient, spacing.
Yeah, and he had to adjust from the earlier, because the earlier time that they played each other was a wash. Like he just went right through him. And this time Victim adjusted a little bit, and it took for Seiko to readjust to be able to take it. And that's why he was so excited, bouncing around and jumping around everywhere.
I'm also thinking it's also part of that reason we talked about earlier, where Seiko has had his confidence issues before, but here he is in grand finals with a potential to go home in first place. But he's up against quite an opponent who has shown almost no signs of really playing poorly today at all.
No.
No.
I've seen both of these guys have probably been. It's fitting that they're both in the grand finals because they've been the 2 most impressive players that I've seen in the tournament so far. So
Okay.
it's poetic justice that they would meet each other in the grand finals. It's also poetic at the same token because this will be the last time that Piggy will play Katarina as his main, and he gets to send her off maybe with a bang.
I like that. I like that. Sending your character off with like one more hurrah. I like that. I like that a lot. But what do you think Seiko needs to do here to really defeat Piggy?
Oh man.
Let's talk about like Piggy's playstyle, right? He's patient as all hell. He's looking for counter hit knees and counter hit lows. His spacing is good, and he's a poker. He'll do sometimes lows, sometimes down for ones. Definitely a lot of down for ones.
Welcome to the
But
King
he's
of
not
Iron
kind of
Fist
a person
Tournament
that's
7.
gonna whip. No.
Like you have to stay compact, and you have to like stay within yourself.
Seiko doing more jumping jacks.
And you have to maximize whiff punishes, which he wasn't doing in the victim match.
That was definitely a Steve Fox intro if I ever saw one. And the thing is with Dragunov, right? He's such a Dragunov is a very pokey.
You're gonna fall off the stage, dummy.
Are they playing Mario? Was it like playing Mario Kart up there? Vibrating chairs. New techniques of Biggie here.
But it is. Oh, he puts back on the mask. It's a murder mask.
Don't want to catch no Tekken germs out here.
Nope.
I hit level of trouble putting that on. You're all right. You're right there. All right. There we go.
Yeah, so Seiko, it's definitely going to be a daunting task because Piggy's been on a roll for the last 2 days. So,
for whatever happens, I know for sure when Seiko goes home, he's gonna be labbing Katarina like crazy, whether he wins or not. Because even if he wins this, it's not gonna be easy, for sure.
no, of course not, because he's got to go through 2. He not just has to win like 3 out of the first
6
3.
games, 6
yeah,
games.
he's got to do it again. So he's got to do it twice. So this is like,
And I
it's a
also
tall
think
task.
this is tough because a lot of Dragunov's damage, unless you whiff, is poking.
Yeah, so this is gonna be. It's fitting to be a long ass.
It's gonna be a long match because I mean, like, if we look at that winners finals match, Seiko was playing well, but when Piggy gets a read, when Piggy gets a launch,
It's
it's
over.
kind of over.
It takes-
when Seiko gets a launch, like yeah, it helps, but you still gotta kill him.
Yeah,
for Piggy, his work's kind of cut out for him.
Yeah, his risk reward for Katarina is pretty OP.
Maker hop kick launch punishable. No. But nonetheless, grand finals here at Winter Ball 3D, S10 Pennsylvania.
And this is just to tell you how awesome Tekken is, because two of these characters are probably mid-tier. Dragunov was top in Season 1. I would say he's definitely moved down.
For sure. I agree with that.
The tracking of running 2.
Well, Katarina has moved up, for sure.
And Katarina has moved up. So they've got to, like,
Round
there was a gap. There was a huge gap in Season 1, and now the gap's been closed in Season 2.
I wonder if he's going to change what moves he does, or if he's going to change his timing.
Ooh.
Well, maybe the timing wasn't a good idea.
No. Running into
Yikes, combo drops though. Ooh, right in the decisive hop kick. Decisive duck hop kick.
Dude, Piggy is on a roll
Yikes.
right now. He is scary right now.
That's not a good. That's definitely not a good way to start off this kind of set, because you're coming into it like you have a tall order ahead of you and you lose the first round. It's never a good thing mentally. Deep, but no counter hit. I love this stage. Oh man, I love this song. There we go. Shot 60.
And he's just standing there being patient, recent hop kick, able to punish it.
Frames. So patient.
Yeah, and he responds.
It is so aggravating.
And his
how patient
reads
he
have
is.
been really good. And like when they pay off, that's it. It's a round.
When I've played Piggy, it's always been like he's gonna
no,
block mid 8 times, and then the one time you decide to go low, he just knows. He knows. And it's kind of the same situation here. He just, you know, Seiko doesn't want to take a risk, but he kind of has to.
And that's a buff right there. You see that
Yikes.
right into Harrier. She gets a throw now. And I've noticed he's been doing some stuff into Harrier 1.
Is he gonna kill? No, he's
No,
not.
he's not gonna kill. See, that's the difference. See, because if then
Yeah,
Katarina gets the wall,
nice. He knew.
he'd be dead.
He knew
And
that
she's
she
dead
would
anyway.
cancel it.
Round
One
three.
piece. One piece. There's some hope for Seiko just that.
Don't break.
Into the ground. Step on her. Good option. Sorry for you to go for the counter hit. I don't believe that stomp is plus. Very annoying though.
Oh,
nice stuff.
interrupted it.
Punish.
There's two ways he could have got around it. He could have interrupted.
I think that's one thing
done
we
it.
might start seeing from him is trying to punish that fake top kick with launch.
Yeah, and even with him not utilizing a lot of the maximum punishes, and he still gets the second round, the third round, and it's up 2-1.
Run to counter hit, don't forget. And it's 11 frames. One of the few games we won this 11 frames. Pokey situation. Yikes! Sidewall still gonna get a carry. He's dead. Right? Yeah. Oh,
man.
just short.
He's like, touch all the
Or too
walls.
close, rather. Pull it down. Man, that move's like.
Final round. Fight.
I got a little hook of my own. Fan it down too. God, it just keeps doing it.
Yeah, she could just be, as soon as she comes in, it's counter hits and pokes and annoyingness.
It's interesting that Seiko has been ducking very well against everybody else, but it's just he can't find Piggy's low reads.
And I think this is what makes the matchup so hard for Seiko, because he's a poking kind of player, and Dragunov's pokes aren't really as good as they were in Season 1, but Katarina's is a poke character up close. So he's getting out-poked, he's getting outdone in his own game.
For sure.
And that's what makes it tough.
The way he's trying to play her, it's like, well, I can do the same thing, but better.
And that's it.
He's dead. Oh, can I drop it? You're good.
Yeah, and that's what makes it so tough, man. And even with that, he worked so hard, and he still came up short. And Piggy takes the first game.
And this has kind of been the tale of all their games together, is that it's not that Seiko's playing bad, it's just that he's not getting enough reward for getting a read.
It's almost like he's playing the same player, the same guy with the same play style, just with a better poking character. Like, literally, that's what's happening.
Yeah, at this point, it's kind of like Katarina's just
Think about it. They're both
better at. Uh-oh. Look who's coming up there.
Oh
no.
my God!
Okay,
and
wait,
he
no,
waved him off. And he waved
Did
him
he
off.
say no? Good job.
Oh man!
Good job.
Oh,
Good
guys!
job.
All right, so off camera,
You say it.
Fred Distance wanted to go say something to Seiko, and Seiko must know that it's the mush. He
good.
must know it, and he's just.
He was like, I'm good.
I'm good. He just shook him off. He just waved him away like the plague. Holy, whew! You guys missed that, because I've never seen somebody so feverishly wave someone away from them.
I don't
Oh
know if
my
I've ever
goodness.
seen Seiko accept advice. Maybe except only from
Deixa eu
Taxi.
te testar.
Yeah,
pra ver se você
only from
lembra de
Taxi.
verdade.
Doing it for Fred. That's for damn
Yeah,
sure.
that's for damn
Oh
sure.
boy, that's amazing. Oh.
Well, hopefully
Round
once
one.
it happens to you once, you all learn your lessons. So maybe
Let's-
there was a secret time when it happened to
Yeah.
Seiko.
And let's see if Seiko's doomed just from the presence of the bush.
Well, there was finally a good read on the full card.
There you go. Or maybe since he waved him away, good luck will be dawned on him. He would be like, yes, if he wins this after shaking him away, I'm making sure Fred does that to me every time I play.
It's you know, the Cosmos basically saying, good job.
Good job.
That was the test of your will.
You will be rewarded now.
We'll see, you know, it's not going to be free. Yeah, that's the read that we need. It was a risk and it worked out. Scary retry incoming. Walks up to him all intimidating like.
Nervous.
Hey, what up? Check this fist out. Boom! I got something for you.
And that just makes the second round so much more awkward. Just like, you just punched me in the top of the head.
And you did a flop. It hit you so hard, you bounced off the floor, you did a cartwheel in the air. Or a somersault, whatever. Punch. Oh, yeah. I get that confused with the other one, the slower one. Get a wall carry. Some Oki.
Oh, wow, it just went right through her.
Oh, boy, the wrists are coming out. Don't forget that Piggy, he plays solid, but he's not afraid to play crazy. Just broke it. If that connected, he could have died.
Ooh, tries to hurry
if you had the read, no, I would have blocked. You should have been dead.
There you go. 2 straight rounds. Look at this.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Look at this.
Just watch.
Oh,
watch and cock.
He gets hit with the Harrier 1.
No duck on that 3-4. Down 3-4. Okay. Ooh, that was accidental for sure. I would love to see another hit a down forward too. Oh, wow, counter it! Rare counter it!
Doesn't break the wall.
Then your shoulder. Nice.
Down again.
No, break that.
Bang! And 3.
Somebody just slammed their foot down really hard.
Yeah, I think it was Seiko. It had to be Seiko.
Had to be Seiko?
Yeah, that sounds
trying to earthquake the stage? Trying to, you know, do like some Fang poses on the stage? oh, who's he talking to? Oh,
I know who he isn't talking to.
That's for damn sure.
And, by the way, 3 straight rounds. So that
was 3 straight rounds.
Pretty quick.
But how long is the magic gonna last?
I think you get rewarded 1 match.
1 match? One
when you
God sent from the heavens?
When you don't acknowledge the mush, you get a free match.
Ah, God.
We're making.
Oh, our first Infinite stage. Now we're gonna get boring.
No, it's gonna be. And this works out well for Katarina because she has really good moment.
Seiko just getting some agua from Devil Dogs.
Ninja Dogs.
Ninja Dogs are. I don't know why you call them Devil Dogs.
I don't know because they're really good. I like Devil Dogs too.
Well, shout out to Devil Dogs. I'm hungry. Damn you. I haven't eaten at all, by the way. I had a single Cliff Bar, and that was my entire diet for today so far.
Yeah, I had breakfast.
Let's eat afterwards. Let's
do it. All right, so the first Infinite stage, I'm pretty sure of the top 8. I haven't seen any of them.
That's such an unnecessary wall carry for it going nowhere. Just more snow.
Yeah,
just more of outside. That's just not outside.
Well, not in the air longer, so it's colder.
Yeah, that's true.
Ooh, tries to sit down forward 2 again. Ooh, backswing blow.
You know what else? This is Dragunov's home turf. Oh, he's well versed in Arctic combat.
And he's dressed appropriately for it
He is as well, and Katarina not so much.
Not so much.
If she stays out this in this weather, she's gonna be looking stiff.
Yeah.
She's actually gonna become a stiff.
It's like those girls in Halloween that wear way too little on Halloween and end up being cold all night. So that's what they get.
I mean, that is what happens. That is what happens. I mean, it is cold. Wear something. It is cold. I'll say that much. It is cold.
All right, so Seiko's won 4 straight rounds.
Oh my God. Anyways, yes, 4 straight rounds. Hopefully it's 5.
We're gonna let this breathe.
I mean, like, Piggy is a good friend of mine, but it would be a thing for really to see Seiko make a comeback here. Big counter on the low. And now Piggy's getting really aggressive.
Yeah,
all right, you want to fight?
All right,
you want to fight? Let's fight.
Round 3. Fight.
He ends up taking it. Harry 1.
Oh, that's Lance.
And then it's a back hit. Down forward 4 for the counter hit.
Borja. I missed the zoom in the other day. Why did they take that away? Oh, you know what? Now because
straightforward.
he
Like,
lost
look
last
how
Saturday.
aggressive Piggy is now.
Definitely a playstyle adjustment. 1-2-1. Slidey. Not plus on it. It should be plus. I don't know why it's not. Or 0 at least.
I mean, he gets a counter hit after. If he gets a counter hit, like...
Mini launch.
Yeah.
Still even. Oh, no hop kick. Down forward 1.
I don't need it. I'm a down forward 1 for the win. FTW.
She puts so much sass into that down forward 1. Look at the way she holds her like other hand. So much sass.
That is one classy broad right there.
And it's a very good down forward 1. One of the best in the game, I think.
Oh, wake up hop kick. We haven't seen that in a couple games.
To the nowhere. I was gonna say to the wall.
Whoa,
And he's getting with these area transitions.
See, you could duck Harrier 1, but it's uninterruptible. If you try to jab through it, the jab's not going to work because she gets plus frames at the back 1. So it's going to be back 1 into the Harrier 1, and it's uninterruptible.
And it tracks well as well. It's
so you have to duck it.
You have to duck. You have to duck. Ugh. Gonna get a rage here now. Oh, wow. Definitely broke it.
I wouldn't have broke that.
That was a sneaky one. Oh, good punish. Oh, no. All right, he ducked.
Ties it up.
Seiko's not out of it just yet. Could it be a 2-1 situation? The lows.
Oh, right in front. You gotta get away.
If this would be, you know, a game to set up for him to win, it would be this one because there's no walls for Katarina.
Yep. Ducks. And the hop kick. He saw him duck before. He was
no, this is not looking good, but he'll live this time. Morha.
And he'll live and wake up with a rage as well.
Low incoming, I think. Oh, wow. He canceled. He stood up. He canceled. He stood up.
Oh, no break.
Enraged him so much more.
Important decision. How are you going to get up?
Yikes. 1-2-1.
Oh, my God.
Reload. Oh, my God. I thought it was a hop kick. Holy crap. Or it might have been, but it might have been too fast. That came right after our counter down too, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it might have been too fast for him to hop kick.
It almost looked like Piggy was going to try to hop kick too as soon as he got hit with it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think he might have been in actually too much plus range for him to hop kick.
That's why I didn't beat it out. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention 2 straight games.
Remiss.
So the reward from the Cosmos is 2 straight games.
Could it be a whole set, though?
Let's see how far that rule stretches.
And he rematched or stage selected into the same stage. They are really blessing Seiko over here.
Yeah, so they just went right into rematch. There's no TWT rules, so you can go right into rematch. No Jimmy rules are in effect.
When is the the skipped tournament intro in in tournament mode? You know what I'm saying? When does that happen?
Soon, hopefully. Hopefully there's some.
What is the logic behind it? I don't know.
Some adjustments are made in tournament mode soon, hopefully.
Ooh, 1-2-1. Don't forget, I got countering moves too.
Dude, there used to be a time where that's all Dragunov had. That was good.
1-2-1? Was it the original Dragunov?
Yeah, it was DR.
It was DR. Did he come out DR or 5.0?
Yeah, he came out of DR.
It was him and Devilgen that came in, right?
They came what?
The DR.
No. Devilgen was in 5.0.
Oh, never mind then. I'm young.
See how mad I got at that? No.
God damn, you know, right? He gotta protect his lore. I'm sensing
good interrupt. Now this is important because if Seiko takes this game and resets the bracket, then the pressure shifts because now there's no longer a cushion. So Piggy would have to make sure that he wants to end this quick.
Nice, go to forward once.
And that's not going to help.
In the face. Unnecessary walk distances. Gonna drop the combo.
Oh, ducks.
Right immediately.
Whoa, while sending 3.
Good break. Seiko really hasn't been thrown at all, pretty much. His throw breaks have been very on point. Wow, all these counter hit setups and nothing. Nothing. Great patience from Seiko.
Not biting on any of them.
Hey, do something, he says. Do something. Let me counter hit you.
How you like that? How you like that?
Check these shoes out, playa.
Ooh. Gets a low juggle. It's not going to be a lot. And Dragunov has rage. Misses the running 2.
Nothing, though.
Chopping away.
Oh, big read.
He baits the backswing blow. He was waiting for it. He said, nope, not again.
Those kind of situations haven't really happened to Picky, where he's big over-aggressive, then he gets hit out of it. Only thing I've seen Seiko defend against that properly would be 1-2-1.
Oh, good duck!
No, take jab punish, but one of those. Oh, good block.
Interrupt on the hop kick.
If only he had a counter at 4. Wouldn't that be great for that situation? If only.
If only.
But then again, I don't think I want to see Dragunov good again.
I mean, it wouldn't be called Magic 4 if everybody had one.
Yeah. Oh, big no line. Where's it going to go for 2? Ooh. Oh, what?
I'm just smashing the head. Oh, no, with punish again.
He's kind of playing a little.
Oh, there's the duck on Harrier 1.
Please no hard combos. Just do it. Thank you.
There you go.
Seiko gets on the board. It's not over yet.
Round 4.
That was a great duck. Like I said, that's a way to get out of Harrier 1. That's a high, so every time.
The op's like just sidestep right duck, I think, right? Or left duck or something like that?
I don't know.
Something like that.
I just duck until they do the mid, because the mids are slow.
Yikes. Oh, I was going to say, Dragunov can still combo that even if he trade, but not in that situation.
Patience.
Ooh, wow, didn't finish it.
Until then, he gets hit with the counter, down forward 4.
Those knees have not been hitting so much, so that really is a testament to the good timing of it. And also the weird situation that was happening.
And now he's got rage.
No punish. Another low.
Duck
stepping, but no down for 2. It's going to do a lot. Holy crap, did so much.
Ooh.
Slide rolling?
Wow.
In my snow? In my country? I don't think so.
Oh, you got duffed on the floor.
I don't
Where
think
you
so.
going?
Get off that ground. High tip hop kick. Check these out.
The hard read.
Morja. That's so much less damage than what we're used to seeing from her. Oh my goodness.
Oh, sidestep again.
No hop kick though. Oh, another one. That's going to be it.
Ah. One more.
Piggy's standing up in the crowd. He's pointing. He says one
Mas não
more.
You sure he's saying one more? Maybe he's saying Marta.
Uno más.
He said,
Seiko riling the crowd in his favor.
I think he was putting his one up for Marduk. He said, I'm the best.
Hey,
I'm number one.
Hey, no one here is Marduk.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
only Blowhawk gets to do that.
I'm number one.
I'm number one.
All right, so 2-2 first set. Seiko needs us to reset the brackets. Piggy's pointing at the crowd saying number one because that's what he has to go.
Camera, he
said, I got to go to the bathroom. It's number one. It's number one. It's only number one.
He's pointing at me saying number one, but also
I've
him
been holding
does
it
one
the whole
more.
time.
All right, all right. Oh, taxi! The reinforcements.
Oh, okay, okay.
But
We're
is this
good
gonna
with
mess with the juju?
Okay. Yeah,
Is this gonna mess with the juju?
I think he's telling them the specials that are in the restaurant right around the corner.
Hey, they got this great burger. Actually, I don't know. Shoot. Man, this is close.
All right, so 2-2, and then they take a little time, which is usually what people do when they're going to switch the stage and take a little time.
Is this a good idea to switch stage, though? Oh, here, I see you already committed to it, right?
Yeah, he's already out of the main, yeah, they already
I feel
out
like
of
Infinite Stage is a much better option.
Yeah, because of Katarina's damage on the wall.
Yeah, exactly, because, you know, it is what it is. The hug! No handshakes, the hugs. What the heck just happened there?
You know what?
Did someone just fall? I think someone just fell.
We're all about the love here in the East Coast. See the hugs?
Abandoned temple.
Nothing like some PDA
After
on the
this
stage.
match, we're about to say signing off here, or we're about to stay for another 3 games or more. So,
Vamos lá.
match to go to win it all or to reset the bracket. DPS Seiko.
All right, so let's see what Taxi
Round
let
one.
Seiko know.
Fight.
And the way you are forward to the camera is hilarious right now.
He probably was like, pick Anna and just 50-50.
I don't think that's a good idea.
No, we should have said that. That's what it. All right.
He's talking to Seiko. Not Piggy.
No, he said it's Seiko.
Oh,
so you should pick Anna.
Seiko has an Anna?
No, but he wants to have an Anna.
Well, regardless, he's winning this first
He's
round.
getting it. Whatever he told him is working.
Throw him more. I would do that. It's kind of working.
Round
2 more rounds, he said. Shouting to the crowd. Getting animated. I like it. Mad confidence. Down for 2 blocks. Good punish. Jesus,
for
a lot.
2-2.
Oh,
wow.
finds its mark. Gonna go all the way to the call. I got wall carry.
Oh, blocks the stop.
Oh,
gets
counter
hit. What are you
hit.
hitting the button
Yikes.
for?
It didn't look that plus, so I guess I kind of see why he would get countered in that situation. Didn't blow up. Gotta get. Oh, he's dead.
Wow.
Also 2 more from Piggy.
Yeah, he said one more,
recoils in his chair.
2 more.
Yikes.
fight.
Getting kind of loud in here. The big low.
He's
Down
rushing
4.
him down.
Good finish it.
And it's so hard keeping him around. If you don't have great keep-out tools, and he doesn't.
He's getting hit by everything. The big read lands his mark.
That's what he needed to do because he was rushing him down.
But is this going to be enough to turn back the tide? Still going to get the full combo, but is it enough?
I thought you were going to say turn back the time.
Well, that too.
Oh my god.
my goodness.
Seiko's got rage.
Oh, he got
uses
hit
it.
with the wall.
Oh, I thought he was.
He still
Okay.
converts. One more.
Everybody be cool.
He's getting up.
Everybody be
We
cool.
get a cool screen transition. I've never seen that before. That was sick.
You never seen a Looney Tunes screen?
I mean, I love Looney Tunes. Shout out to Bug Bunny.
All right, no break. Seiko.
2 throw.
He's
A slidey. Oh, I've seen that low
read.
before.
Oh my god, he's going to reset the bracket.
Don't say that.
He's
He's getting poked. Honey,
I told you already, see?
We got a bracket.
Reset.
R-E-S-E-T.
All right, kids. I hope you like violence because we're going to have another set of Tekken for you.
Damn it, I had to go to the bathroom. That's okay. Seiko getting quite animated. Piggy shaking his head. Reinforcements from Victim of Ritual. Reinforcements coming in. Damn, Seiko looked like he about to like fight Marduk IRL and win.
Hey, it wouldn't
L-Train.
It wouldn't be a Big E tournament if there wasn't a reset in the grand final.
I feel like it happens a lot. It really does.
I am at every single one of them, and I do the commentary for everyone, and I'm guaranteeing you it happens.
So
every time.
here's the pro strat, guys. If you ever get top 8 at Big E tournament, lose winners finals. Just lose winners finals. It'll work out for you.
You'll
And shoot right away.
You'll at least get a bracket reset in the grand finals. So.
All right, first game of the bracket reset. Kinder Jim, Seiko, and Piggy. Notice that this is the same size as Geometric Space. It doesn't look like it, but it is.
Desculpa,
Is it?
mas você
It
vai
is,
ter
yeah.
que morrer.
It's actually one of my favorite stages. It's actually my son's favorite stage too.
Oh.
Yeah. So when we
Nash, he
play-
hates the music that I put on the stage. I put Roger's theme. Same game plan, but Piggy looking a lot more aggressive.
Yeah, he was rushing him down, and it was like the backswing blow is what turned the tide in the last game.
A big reach.
Oh,
Down
down
4-2.
4-2.
That's what we need more of. The timing reach to the down 4-2.
And I feel like Seiko was adjusted from being just overly pokey to whip, like
Just
whip
committing,
punishing
right?
with
Just
the
like,
launchers.
I know you're not whipping, but I know you're not blocking at this junction. He should be dead. Down 2, guaranteed. Or down 4, rather.
Yeah.
Yikes. But now the other question is, Seiko looking on fire. What does Piggy need to do to kind of just seal the deal here? I'm not really sure.
I mean, he's not even playing bad. He's getting caught at the wrong time with a launcher.
It's kind of
so
like the Seiko's timing has changed a lot. It's helping so much.
Yeah.
Damn.
he's just poking him down.
Oh, wall
off
slide.
flat.
That's unlucky. Yikes, backwards. What, the down 4-1 still hit?
Yeah, of course. It's ridiculous. Her
It
range.
is kind of ridiculous. It is kind of ridiculous.
Fight.
We almost got a full crowd here. One throw. Oh, counter it, get up through. You have not seen that at all today.
Gets a full combo for it. Be able to
Get
take
a
the
wall.
Boom. Damn, that's
No
a
duck.
Off a get up kick.
Oh, and he gets a full launch. Awkward angle at the wall. You're going to regret this decision. Boom, boom.
Yeah, Seiko's like, I see your get up kick, and I'll do you one better.
I got something for that. Ooh, nice patience there, blocking.
Ooh,
Good
ducks
duck,
on
but no
Harriet.
punish. Finished it. Just the I like that low a lot because he crouched and did it. Made it a little bit awkward to see. Ooh, great duck. But that was a really heavy read at the beginning.
Yeah, he went hard with that down
That,
forward.
that was a heavy read. And even more impressive for Piggy to duck it immediately after him never doing it. Did you just see that he completely threw this round away just that one
Yeah,
read?
the whole thing was
That
over.
single
Just like that.
decision destroyed that round. And it wasn't even like a super unsafe move.
Oh, it
Nice flow. Good adjustment knowing he would finish it. Gonna get a wall carry again, not to complete to the wall. But he's he took him out of the corner.
That's changed the tide too because Piggy hasn't been breaking throws the last
Guys, he knew. He knew. Yeah, the throws have really been the only really way to open up Piggy other than these reads with the down forward. So get up, he says. Down.
Wow, it takes the
two.
first game.
I'm a finna and I'm a down 2. Seiko, remaining animated as ever. This confidence is really helping him. Look at him, man.
All right,
I'm afraid he
so
might break the whole stage if he wins.
I'd be remiss to say, Piggy has a few characters he can play. How long does he stay with Katarina?
Well, you got to remember, of course, like we mentioned earlier, that Seiko is heavily experienced with Anna.
Yeah, so he's got Anna. He also has, doesn't he have another character he plays?
Piggy? He's Jack.
He has Jack.
He has Jack.
I'm not sure I like that in that matchup either.
He also hasn't played Jack the whole day. I mean, I know Jack is very easy, but, you know, you have to adjust so much, you know. Especially against Seiko's style in general. And, you know,
Desculpa, mas
a
você
lot
vai
of,
ter que
you know,
morrer.
players at this caliber have encountered many Jack players before. You know, Jackie Tran, Anakin, Joey Fury. There's a
Round
lot.
one.
So everyone's kind of used to Jack match at this point, especially since, like, Season 2 nerfed Jack.
Oh, but he stays with the Katarina.
I think if
gets
he
the
loses
infinite
this game, he'll
stage.
switch to Anna.
And it works out in Seiko's favor. He gets another infinite
Wow,
stage,
duck to 4.
a.k.a. the training mode stage.
Doom, 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 doom. It was based on a real place in the world.
A place where people can walk on water?
Yeah, it's a salt planet in Bolivia.
Oh.
Yeah, it's actually like that where you can see the sky reflection because it's so clear.
Ooh. Oh, and
Nice punish.
That's also changed as well because Piggy was very successful with the hop kicks before, and now Seiko, I don't remember the last time he was able to hop kick him. Besides the one that he got on Wake Up, and in Grace drives, like wasted.
Nothing.
He's just poking him away.
Oh, good side. Oh my god. How did he know?
Close the end of the round.
I know, but like at first it was a step, you know.
Yeah, he
at
stepped
first it
into
was a step. Oh, counter with a big blow. Yeah, get up, he says. Wow. Try to back up plus 2. Backing up, but you need to go in, boy. His life is quite at a deficit right now. Brawl Harrier in his face. Counter for he should be dead. Now doesn't even need the Morta, but there it is anyways.
Round
I think he
3.
needs his game.
Fight.
Seiko has got so much momentum right now, so it's important for Piggy to
You know
stop
what
it.
I think he's feeling right now? He's like, I don't care. I got blocked. I got hit. I don't care. I'm gonna win. I love the confidence from him. No punch on the block. Right, Hawk. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a right too. That definitely was
Punish.
Morta. Right. Oh,
Wow,
that
another
situation
counter.
has happened twice in a row. Where he blocked something plus and he tried to sidestep back on the two and got hit out of it.
Round 4.
Piggy about to take the second game if Seiko doesn't make an adjustment. Yikes, counter it, nothing.
He's rushing him down. And I feel like that's when he's at his best, is when he's just in his face. He's got to be at range 0 and just do his stuff. And that's what happens sometimes when he's that close. Seiko has very little keep-out tools.
You know, I think it's interesting that the tables have kind of turned here. He used to be Seiko before that was aggressive, and Piggy was the one that was just killing him for not, and now it's the other way around.
Another sidestep hop kick.
He's not
And
dead,
now
but the
they're starting to already
mix-up.
mix.
Oh boy,
Seiko
I was so afraid that was
burns
gonna
his
hit.
rage drive.
The low, another one.
throw,
Don't
that's
ever do
right.
that bouncing blow. I got something for that.
All right, so ties it up 1-1.
Whoopi coming in with another water. Stay hydrated, he says.
That is
Remember.
that is a good all-around tip, by the way.
It is a good tip.
Not just for gaming. Drink your water, kids.
Quite good for you. I'm gonna have to shout out green tea, but that's just me.
Water good.
Water good. Soda bad. Soda bad.
Oh, I love me some sodas.
Don't do it. Red Bull, delicious for taste and wakes you up, but bad.
All right, so then we're at 1-1. Seiko's looking at his notes.
Mas você vai
He's
ter
static.
que
He's
morrer.
like, I can still make the 3 o'clock bus. Cool. We're out of here soon. Awesome.
Round
I gotta
1.
speed this. I gotta speed things up.
Fight.
Oh. He's stepping up the aggression now. It's 4 or 5 straight down twos. Did it again. Oh, no funny. Spacey's
Do. Oh, it's gonna change here. Almost 2.
And that's changed too, because he used to hit him when Harriet wanted to interrupt stuff, and Seiko stopped hitting buttons after it. So maybe, wake up hop kick. Or just full crouch hop kick.
He's not dead, but it's gonna be a single mix-up. I would run low. No, run down for 1.
Oh,
Hesitate
interrupt.
with a down for 1 of his own. Or 1 damage.
Man, they hit rematch too. Came right back to the same stage.
It's a good stage for Seiko, but I mean, you know. Oh wow, did the mid.
Oh,
big
no,
whiff.
punish.
That's the first time I've ever seen a whiff in this whole set. And the last one too.
Which is weird because Katarina has really advanced movement too. She's got really good sidestepping.
Oh
my
wow,
God.
to kill.
Right in the test
Good kill.
That
If
is
Piggy
unfortunate.
takes this round, this is a huge momentum shift. Oh no.
It's like they're going back and forth, punch for punch, like 2 heavyweights just punch each other right in the face in the middle of a round, in the middle of the
Oh my
ring.
goodness. The sidestep hop kicks are really.
Now they're starting to hit
helping a
again.
lot.
That's when he's successful.
Things are kind of tense because now Seiko's. He kind of looked like he lost his confidence. He's kind of
plus-
waiting for him
and
to mess up, but
being
he's
not
not.
so aggressive too.
I mean, he has to do something. Yeah.
Look down for it
That
too.
kind of felt like he just threw that out. He kind of just threw that out, hoping it would hit. It's nothing.
Você está me dando
I would take a second here, break momentum. Here comes Taxi again, reinforcements on the
Didn't
line.
I tell you 50-50 every time? Didn't I tell you? But
Hey,
water.
hey, he's typing you a lot. Hey, man. In veins?
in base, we got
In
everybody.
base?
Everybody's good.
Yeah, wait, but why does he need help?
Listen, we got 2 different reservations, right? All right, cool.
Yeah, I actually think of the same thing. Hey, you want to eat afterwards? Yeah, okay.
All right, great.
I'm about to win this. Be right back real quick.
Oh, I wish people would tell us what people tell them.
You should do that Bronson thing. Could put a mic up there.
We should.
Yes. That's a great idea.
But nobody would help Bronson on stage. He would just be there by himself.
Work out strong style. Shout out. Later this year.
He's like, man, you guys don't know what you're talking about. That's my Bronson impersonation. It's not very good.
got him. We got him.
For the next battle.
Shout out to Insane Lee.
Insanely. Was it Emphy, the other version of Naps?
That's like 3. Nap's got like 3 or 4 names. That's for the taxes.
That's for that. Jimmy J. Tran of Vietnam.
All right, so we got a Van in Temple. Piggy's up 2-1. One game away from taking Winter Brawl 3D.
Desculpa, mas você vai ter que
And
morrer.
This is a vital game.
And he's got all the momentum, so Seiko is going to be interested to see how Seiko responds in this game.
This is
how to
such
break it.
an important game. It's crazy.
Starts off with 2 straight down forward 4s. 3 straight down forward 4s. 4 straight.
Do another one. Oh, down 2. Finna.
Oh,
my
tries to whip
goodness.
punish. Down 4-2 gets whip punish.
He's
Gets
not,
punished,
the
block
reads
punish.
for the down 4-2s haven't been as strong, and nobody's ducked that yet.
Nobody's done it once, and it doesn't jail.
I mean, it's a new move, but like, oh, there we go. Full damage.
Good damage on the wall.
That has
wall
not worked
pressure.
Okay.
Interrupt. Oh, tries to interrupt, gets the Harrier 1.
Okay, no knee, counter hit. Interrupt.
And
Ooh.
Seiko, oh,
Ducked,
good.
he ducked it.
While sitting 1-3.
Punish.
Waits for the panic hot pick
Good
to
round
come
for
out.
Seiko. Can he keep up this momentum, take it to the second round? And Finna. Stab. Ooh, but
slice that hot
just a
kick.
jab. Maybe that's what he needs to start doing. Not commit to any hard moves if he's going to get stepped. Just a jab. Maybe he'll get launched, but there's a good chance he won't.
Yeah, the recovery will probably be faster, so you'll be able to punish
Exactly.
the hop kick
And he's
itself.
not sidestepping into anything else, or just sidestep, you know? Ooh, the mid.
And after that, you saw that he threw Piggy because at first Piggy was breaking him, but now he's ended up not breaking him again. Gets a float jump down forward 1.
Oh,
Misses
short.
it, but still gets a wall
The
pressure.
throw
Breaks the throw
broken.
that time though.
I'm sensing another throw coming. Oh, big loss. I don't like the sing. Yeah! Oh, got lucky.
Got lucky because she's
What's
got
he gonna
rage.
do? Oh, the slide. The confidence he went for it. Seiko setting on point to get it to the final game. Can he take us there?
Oh, no break of the 2
Immediately
throw.
crouch dash into 2 throw.
Running 2. Back up. Tries to interrupt. Nope.
He tried to duck it again, I think, but he didn't commit all the way. 1-1.
Oh, no. 1+2 breaks. And he is mixing up his throws really
Stomp
great.
on him. Careful, no, not again. I knew it.
Wow.
He's been pressing after that wall standing 4 like crazy. I mean, I know it's not a big hit spark, but if you got hit still.
Yeah, he's ate it every single
That
time.
is like a guaranteed Seiko will get counter hit situation 3 for 3. He needs to stop that. If Piggy realizes that, he could just keep doing it.
I think he does. He's been going back to it, doing well offense. Good duck.
If he does it again, he's doing it on purpose. Who knows? He'll
Oh,
get
Harrier
hit. Big
3.
read. Piggy looking in control of this match despite even life lead. I mean, even life. Whatever. Confuse my words. Confuse my words. Me no speak English.
1-4. All right. He's poking him down. They both have just about the same life. But
Oh boy.
Piggy has.
Yikes. Oh no, the
Oh,
big
momentum.
reads.
Oh,
He's
it's not.
dead.
This is going to be it.
This
One round away.
is an extremely vital round. Someone's winning to the last game, or someone's winning the whole thing.
Good break.
Oh, wow, what a read. That's such a heavy read.
Oh my God.
It's being poked down. No, oh my God, Seiko looks so scared.
Oh my God, down forward. Rushing him down. Watch him panic.
Oh my goodness. Down 2 Finna.
Gonna do it again.
More throws. I want to see a final game. I want it. Oh, it's
wow,
huge.
that's a back time. The first time I see back 4 hitting a counter hit.
He's just gonna take it to
Take
the
it to the
wall. Oh no. One mix up is all he needs.
Get a guess. Oh, he's 1-4 and he takes it.
The
And just like that.
explosion, and we have our champion. To Collectives, Sour Piggy of Delaware takes it over DPS.
He ran off the camera. Put him in the
Seiko.
camera. Get back into the camera. So Sour Piggy is your Tekken 7 Winter Brawl 3D champ. And
Did he break something?
if he did, he has to pay for it now. And he's gonna
Oh,
go to
the
the
crowd
Ah,
dive! Oh, Seiko though.
Look at that. Oh my God.
Oh no, that made me really sad. Why did I notice him?
See, I didn't notice it at first, and then you said something, and now you messed up the rest of my day.
Yes. There we
Oh,
go.
Seiko
There
gets
we
a hug.
go. There
Great
we
job.
go.
I have to say, great job to Seiko once again.
He played incredible.
Yeah, and he had a really tall task, and he almost was able to bring it back.
Damn, this is a really like a polarized thing. God
Yeah.
damn. Wow.
But he walks away with a very amazing job getting second place,
Nothing to sleep about at all. Incredible
And
performance.
despite
he
the
played well
fact-
the whole tournament.
despite the fact that you decided to let everybody know and depress everyone because nobody else noticed it. I didn't even notice it, and then all of a sudden,
Well, you know what it was? It was because he was in focus and everything.
yeah, and everybody saw Piggy like crowd dive, and then
Yeah.
you saw Seiko. But great job. Seiko gets second place, and gets to walk away. Always a strong showing for Seiko. The last 3 or 4 tournaments, just about top 8 at least. and walks away again with second place.
It's going to happen for him. You know,
Yeah,
eventually.
it's
If
very
he just keeps this drive up, it's
And
going to happen.
It's part of the journey.
Desculpa,
So,
mas você vai
but
ter que
congratulations to the collective zone, Sour Piggy, walking away with Winter
Round
Brawl 3D's
And some
Tekken
money
7
as
well.
championship and championship.
Oh, that's
You
nice
know, gets
too.
a nice little plaque, and I'm sure we'll go back to the camera to see exactly the presentation of the plaque. That's it for us, though.
Right, that we're going to be out of here.
Sir, very
it's
nice
been
job.
fun commentating with you.
Normally not here, usually on stage playing.
I usually am. I
So
did not enter
give
this
props
time.
to Pepper Beef for being able to commentate. Very talented, plays and commentates. I'm Real Law. Once again, thanks for hanging out. I'm not sure what's next. Pretty sure Andre will tell me what's the next game.
What we got coming up?
What we got
Core
coming up
values?
after this, Dre?
Core value.
All right, so we got DOA 6 coming up. So you guys stay tuned, get a snack,
Another
kill
3D
time,
game.
and
It is, and we're called 3D.
yeah. So we'll
All
see you
right.
guys later.
And I've been Pepper Booty Spicy. You've been Real Law.
I've been Real Law.
You can
Every
find
day
me
of my life.
at PB Food Spicy, and you at.
Real_Law.
It's easy to find us.
Underscore
It's
4H.
easy to find us. So
Yeah, we're always
that being
there.
said, thank you guys for tuning in, and DOA is coming up.
All right, guys. See you later.
Peace.
Time up. Round 2. Fight. Time up. Final round. Fight.